Do you have to have theme music?
Yeah.
You're a fucking rock star now.
Well, no, it's what we
Okay.
do.
Okay.
We're a professional
Ready?
show.
I think we need like a beat, maybe.
I don't know.
Pew 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 pew. I'm Burger.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Burger Podcast. We got a great show. We're missing Ryan Talmo and Adam Juberg, and they're coming now. Love having them on the show. Great guy. We don't have guests other than that because I forgot. I didn't book anyone. I even forgot to hit up.
Speak of the
Makes
devil.
my life
Eric,
so
we
much
throw 'em
easier.
in, and I think that's them here. Yeah, and so anyway, we got a great show though.
Whoa.
Yep.
There you go.
There we go. Come on in, buddy.
He's fighting
How you
that
doing?
Come on,
How you
we're
doing?
on the air.
Where's, Adam
trying to
Juberg?
be a pro?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, grab yourself a Pabst, buddy.
Why don't you grab the whole six pack?
Yeah.
I forgot to put it over here. I was.
Yeah.
And
I
we're
thought I
starting
was
the show.
going
We're
to,
starting the
but
show. We've been
yeah.
we're kind of whatever. You get here when you get here.
You know.
He's like, wait, let me just.
Those
Right?
sandwiches ain't
So,
building themselves.
okay, so we got a lot to talk about, but first of all, we got our usual suspects popping in right now. Mr. Ryan Talmo, right? How you doing?
Good.
Mr. John Mark Owens
Yo.
and Mr. Day Carter.
Yo.
Out of Vegas.
Vegas.
And so we got a lot to talk about. Well, one of the biggest. Well, okay, I'm gonna say this. Not one of the biggest things, but one of the things being most talked about is the Oscars.
Your mic's not on.
My mic's not on.
Yeah.
Oh, am I
okay.
low?
Is the switch on?
Yeah, you need to speak into it though.
I'll do this one. I don't.
Okay.
What am I doing here? Am I there? There we
Yeah,
go.
You're good,
Okay.
you're good.
Okay. So did everyone miss what I just said?
Yeah.
What the fuck am I doing here? It makes no sense that if I say something, what am I gonna? Oh fuck. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so what I'm saying is one of the biggest things being talked about right now in the media is the Oscars.
Yeah.
Is it racist? Yes. Yeah, of course. I mean, come on. I mean,
It is. It's true.
Finally something
Well,
is.
if it was a bunch of old black guys, it would be racist too. If it was a bunch of old Chinese guys, it would still be
It'd
racist.
still be
It
racist.
just happens to be a bunch of old white guys, and they're racist.
I can argue about that too at the same time.
Okay.
Because the Oscars, I was a big nerd about it. I loved the Oscars growing up, and I know the history of the Oscars and the nominations of what was it when did you know that John Singleton, the director of Boys in the Hood,
Yeah.
he was nominated for Best Director.
Yes,
back
director.
back in 1990, 91. They interviewed him the other day ago and saying, "What's your point of view?" He was the only black director ever been nominated and youngest
Yes.
director of all because he's 24 years old. He says that it's what's happening right now since the 1970s. They've been trying to progress, and everyone that they got into the academy back in the 70s and 80s are now
Dying.
dying.
Yeah.
So, and those people were the people that's supposed to be progressing and progression, like Marlon Brando and all those kind of people. They're all gone. The newer people that are coming in are the people of my age,
Right.
and they're all a lot of black people are in there, a lot of Asians, and also what's very
Well, not a lot because none of them were nominated.
They're not nominated,
But-
but they.
But here's the thing. Here's my one question though. Creed. The
Yeah.
was it Stallone?
Yeah.
Stallone got
Nomination as
nominated,
a
yeah.
director
no, he got nominated as an actor.
or as an actor. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't
Now,
direct this movie.
but not the main character.
Not the main
Yeah.
character. No.
Who made the movie?
Yeah.
And that just didn't make sense to me. And then when you go to what was the other one that they were talking about?
Straight Outta Compton.
Straight Outta-
Yeah. Okay. First of all, so you're really going to nominate the white writers, but not
Like
anyone
gay
in the
Jewish
film.
writers, please.
What?
Gay Jewish
Were they?
Like
writers.
gay Jewish
Okay.
writers, please.
There's a
but
chicken in
not,
it too, isn't it?
but not the actors. And first of all, I think the movie's a fraud and it's a piece of shit. That's my opinion. I watched it from my mother-in-law bought one of the $1 Santee knockoff DVDs
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
down at the alley.
Bootlegs.
Yeah, everyone should do it. Fuck the actors. And even if I'm acting, fuck me too. It doesn't matter. Nobody needs to make this much money. It's stupid. Get your
Yeah.
goddamn movie for $1 and watch it at home. I mean, that's the thing. Theaters are ridiculous. Movie stars are making too goddamn much.
Hey, Tamika needed that money, okay?
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous.
The only one who needed the money there was Tamika.
Well,
and that's it.
Well,
you
here's the
know?
thing, though, is so they're doing these movies. Okay, whether I agree with them or not, man, if you're going to nominate part of them, then if you're going to say the writers did it, then you got to say the actors, because it doesn't matter what you put on paper. If they do a shitty job, then nobody gives a fuck what you wrote.
No gives a shit.
You know, and I mean, we don't get, and so I don't know that it's so much that well, that it was racism in the sense of not wanting black actors and stuff to be nominated, as much as maybe what I've said all along, which is just another piece of that puzzle to just further separate people. Because I've always said the rich, the best thing they ever did was separate us by race. Because they're not separated by race. Rich people are hanging out with all different colored people. Everybody's
true.
all different colors hanging out, getting lobster.
Yeah, yeah. And well,
Yeah.
the whole Chris Rock thing, everyone's like telling Chris Rock to step down. He's not going to step down.
And he really should. I
He's being
personally,
paid
well, that was
millions of dollars.
Well, that was one of the things I said. I think that's Uncle Tommen, man, because these motherfuckers are being fucked up. Now, whatever it be, if it's Hollywood doing that or if it's some master plan, whatever it be, someone's got to stand up and go, "No, fuck you guys.
yeah.
I'll walk away. I got enough money." But he didn't because
didn't, no, he's
he's a
not.
part of the machine. And Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, when they sat on the couch like what you guys are in, so Jada Pinkett was sitting on the couch like where Day
so
is.
funny, yeah.
And right behind her is an elephant tusk, an illegal ivory elephant tusk in a display case. In a display case.
Blood diamond.
I mean, they probably were the first to come out against the lion killer, who I personally think should be shot in the balls. But they were probably all over upset about Cecil. Meanwhile, there they are with their elephant thing. So everyone's a fraud. And,
Every- well,
and the
yeah.
whole thing's bullshit. And it's a big joke. And first of all, it's ridiculous that we live in a world where we tell people, hey, you can have the best life and do the funnest shit, and then we're going to give you an award, too.
Yeah.
I mean, again,
No,
it's
agreed.
old.
Yeah.
It's probably been said, but how about fucking the Oscars for Walmart workers and Target workers, where they get to have one fucking good night?
Yeah.
You know, you are the best fucking bagger, dude. The way you collect carts, and everyone's just like, yeah. Yeah, no one's gonna watch it, but that would be beautiful, and they
would.
deserve some sort of award for the shit they put up with every day. I guess you
Especially
know.
in Walmart. Come on.
How about well?
no
How
one's
about
even seen
look-
the movie? Like they made that movie Bag Boy. It's a
Yeah.
National Lampoon movie.
Yeah.
No one's seen that
No.
movie. If it wasn't on Netflix,
no one cares.
no
yeah.
one would have
No
watched
one
it.
cares. No one cares.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so many movies out there. There's just so
Well,
much
there's
out
great
there.
movies out there, and you have to. Well, you know what it is. Nowadays, if you're not connected or you're not willing to do a lot of shit, you have to get internet famous, and that's it. And that's the only
Vine.
way for a lot of us to make it.
Yeah, so-
Instagram, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's
Was
the
it
truth.
DC Young Fly?
You have to get internet famous, and
Kid who looks like
you know,
Flex
and
Alexander.
so with the whole thing, people are talking about. Some people are coming out saying, "Don't ban them, do ban them, don't do them, do them." Who cares? How about we just don't watch them? Like, how about as America, we just go, "Nah, we're good." Well, I'm gonna go ahead and play with my kids. Hey, because they're on crack. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and be a mom for a minute or a dad for a minute. And we're not gonna do a Oscar party where we take shots. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go mentor and show caring and passion. And I'm gonna take out on this night of the Oscars. I'm gonna fuck the Oscars, and I, as a gay male, I'm gonna go take out another young man who's feeling that way, and just kind of talk to him, be more of a mentor, you know. And as a gay woman, I'm gonna take out another gay woman. I'm a mentor, you know, in that sense, and be the ladder to them having a better life. No, I'm gonna spend 3 fucking hours or 5 hours watching some overly paid motherfuckers get awards. It's stupid. Because you're a fucking monkey. Dance. Monkey, dance. That's all I think. I'm a monkey.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm a monkey. I will dance.
Yeah.
You know, when you guys greet, when you do your whole greeting, so you realize we're on air. Yeah. Sit your Jewy ass down. Come on, sit your Jewy ass down. We're talking about a murder right now.
Perfect.
No,
Just in time.
and you that was not murder music. So okay, guys, Adam Fernberg, he
How are you guys? Hello, hello.
from the Fern family. But
I need a
so,
new accountant.
so the thing, so the thing I'm saying, it fucks up Hollywood Boulevard. It's a bullshit thing. Just
well,
fuck
you
it.
live right next to it.
Yeah.
So,
how about we just stop? How about people grow up and
We're
stop
talking about
being
the Oscars,
idiots?
by
The
the way.
Oscars, the whole
Oh,
thing.
the Oscars?
Stop being idiots.
Oh.
And I will say though,
But if we don't have the Oscars, we'll never hear of great films like Brooklyn and Carol and
Right.
a bunch of other movies that no one wants to see.
well, we have an internet to choose that, and
Right.
I don't need anyone to tell me what they think is good, and I don't give a fuck what some old rich ass fucking people think or like, and I don't care how they vote, and I don't watch the Oscars, and I don't have cable, and I don't go to the movies, and I buy my movies for $1. down at
That's-
Santee Alley.
Well,
I'll
good-
tell you, there's
Good
one
for
good-
you, Grandpa.
There's one good thing
the
about
rest
the
of us
Oscars.
steal them from the internet.
What?
Exactly. One great thing about the Oscars is they provide all those nice high quality screeners. of
We
all
used
the
to get
films
those. Yeah.
from
When
the
I
torrent sites.
when I used
3
to
months.
so
Yeah.
like man, when
Perfect.
Oscar season gets here, I'm
when I
always
used to
like,
work when I
watching
used to
everything
work
that
for a
came out.
company, GRB Entertainment, we would get all those all the time. And
GHB
GRB,
Entertainment. Wow, that
GRB.
was
Yeah,
that's a
but
real
I'm
knockout,
country.
huh?
So now, do you not remember from last time you were here that this is not the Henny Youngman fucking radio show?
That's what I was gonna say.
calm
I
your
was like,
shit
What am I
down.
supposed to do with my violin?
Like you're literally making me think. We could use a man like Hitler today.
You'd be the first one to go.
Nah, he wouldn't even know.
Yeah, I would tell him.
I would turn to him and I go, "Duh,
I would tell
that's
him.
Stupid.
I would just yank your pants down.
I hate
He'll be
to
like
do
the
this.
person that
Damn
told
it, I
on
would
Anne
be.
Frank,
I
like,
would
they're
be.
under there.
Yeah, you got me there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's-
He's under there.
Check
boss.
his dick. That's
I'm like, look, no.
Anyone ever
I'm
think that
hard right
Nazis
now.
were just like really like all closeted gay guys? Because they always
Yeah.
checked everyone's
Yeah.
dick. I think Nazis just were really into.
Well, that's the
dick.
only reason. That was the
Right.
whole thing.
Right, exactly.
Germans
It was
not
just
circumcised?
Yeah.
Is that
So
the
wait,
thing?
I want to jump on this. I want to stick to fucking topics because there's some other crazy shit. Now, what I do want to talk about though that is real serious is the Michigan water crisis.
Yeah.
oh, that's some
Aware?
shit.
That now, but what people aren't getting, it's only a crisis because they can't drink their water, their tap water, because the sewer company or whatever decided to merge two things and didn't plan for shit. Now, what people in L.A., California, and stuff don't get how old our pipes are and how much pressure is going through them every day, and you're drinking lead and all kinds of other shit in your water every day right now in LA, and people are dying. That's why anyone with intelligence only drinks spring water, only drinks bottled spring water, and then you're hoping that they're not fucking pouring it from a tap like Arrowhead did.
So are things like Britas and pure pitchers, are those all just bullshit?
Well,
go ahead.
no, I mean they do clean out certain things, but things like heavy metal, like the mercury,
The aluminums.
the aluminum,
Right
the
on
lead,
Lead?
those kind
Lead
of
is some
things.
scary shit.
No,
That's
lead-
it causes irreversible brain damage.
Yeah,
The
there's
nice
no
thing about
going
it-
back.
Yeah, nice thing about lead though is that once you get enough of it, you don't realize that you've been poisoned. People are so fucking stupid at
And
that
then
point.
and then eventually
It's cool.
the psychosis creeps in and
Yeah.
everyone's having
And then
a
you have
party.
kids,
yeah,
and
then
they're
syphilis.
way.
Like
Is-
I
is-
said, then you have kids.
Is that like where like like there's with the baby boomers? There's a lot of them having Alzheimer's right now.
Well,
do you think that's
yes,
just
totally.
all
That,
all this?
antiperspirant,
Yeah.
antiperspirant, people don't understand has aluminum in it.
He was talking about that with deodorant
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah, antiperspirant has aluminum.
Deodorant
Deodorant,
or antiperspirant?
no, antiperspirant. Now,
Okay.
deodorant, why we sweat in our armpits is because it's our body getting rid of toxins.
Right.
So when you plug it, you're
Right.
keeping toxins in your body that need to get out.
Antiperspirants are bad.
Yeah, I will smell. Fuck everyone. I'll stink. But now with the water filters, if I sat right here and took a Brita water filter and I poured unfiltered water, which would basically have birth control bits, little feces,
Fluoride.
metals, and everything else.
Right.
And I poured it through that filter, and you watched it,
Mm-hmm.
and it came out clean. Would you drink that, knowing what you just saw it come from?
You're still not sure if it's good though,
Right.
because I mean, how often have any of the bottled water companies ever been tested for making sure that
Arrowhead
it's
got
as clean
busted.
as they say?
Aquafina
That's what I thought.
is tap.
Real water.
Aquafina claims they're tapped, though.
Yeah.
They don't pretend
Yeah.
they're not. Arrowhead was
From India.
claiming Mountain Spring, but they were saying Mountain Spring water. They didn't say 100% spring water.
Mm.
They left that out, and they were using a lot of tap water. And they got busted and got fined big time. But so what? They had me drinking tap water because I was I'm pissed.
Yeah, the fine's not going to put your brain back
Crystal
together.
Geyser, you can get a 6-pack at the 99-cent store for $1, right? So you can get like cases of it. It's not that much more. It's a drop more, but it's 100% spring water, and you
Crystal
can taste
Geyser.
it. Yeah, and you can taste it.
Canadian.
Yeah, and you can.
Yeah.
I'm not sure,
Is
but,
that gonna, is
but you
Canadian
can
water?
taste
generally
it.
Canadian.
but you can taste the difference.
Yeah.
And you do taste the difference.
Well, you
compared
know,
to
Arrowhead.
Aquafina and Arrowhead.
Yeah, well, Arrowhead up in like when you go up north, like up into the Rockies and stuff like that, it's called something else, but it's Arrowhead.
Yeah.
It's the same company, and you can totally taste the difference between the Arrowhead we drink and the stuff they drink.
Our Arrowhead just tastes like dirt.
Tap water.
It just
Yeah.
it just tastes awful.
And I started tasting that right away, and I was like, this is not fucking bottled water. And then we switched to Crystal Geyser, and then they got fined. And I was like, I knew that shit.
well, if you look at it too, with between Arrowhead and Crystal Geyser, Arrowhead's more of a corporate company because they make sodas as well as sparkling water.
And
I thought most
yeah.
of those water companies, like Dasani is Coca-Cola.
Dasani's by
yeah.
Coca-Cola, Aquafina
Yeah.
is by Pepsi.
But those are all tap water, basically filtered. And so reverse osmosis, whatever you want to call it, I don't care, man. You shit in a glass and you clean it, I don't want to ever drink it. It just doesn't matter. And so the whole thing comes to their water crisis. Well, now the people there are getting cases of Niagara water. Niagara was recalled recently for E. coli. E. coli generally comes from human shit contamination.
Well, how do you? I mean, have we tested? Does E. coli have any effect on lead poisoning?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm
Okay.
just making a really
No,
stupid
just-
statement out of nowhere.
It just kills children.
I'm
and old
just
people.
I'm
trying
going
to
back to
lighten
the-
the mood.
I'm going back to
We're
the Hitler
talking about
thing.
everyone
I'm-
dying of
yeah.
lead
Oh,
poisoning.
I mean,
We
people,
needed a joke, America. We needed
people
a joke.
really don't get it, though. People really don't
Very
understand.
Perry
No, it's
Crist
bad.
almost
Wow.
did.
We are going to die. We're dying younger
we're-
right now
Yeah.
than ever before.
True.
We have people who live long, but those are people who eat right, are healthy.
Or homeless.
Yes.
Think about that.
And we have the rest of us that are buying into all these products, that are walking around with Bluetooth, that are constantly on our phones, that are constantly we're going to die younger than people generations before us.
Yeah.
And that's pathetic. And people don't get that. And the people in Michigan are just the beginning of it all. Look at Porter Ranch. They have a methane leak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been gassing for a month.
But
now.
no, longer than that, it was reported for months. It was leaking for a long time, and everyone was telling them it was safe, just like they told them about the lead water in Michigan. But it's not. And that methane made people really sick, and it's
Yeah.
going to do irreversible damage to them and their kids.
Half of Porter Ranch that they've left. I mean, that I don't live far from Porter.
Huge
and
lawsuits.
people are leaving. Homes are vacant out there, and that's like the
Property
8
value isn't
miles
worth
away
shit.
from Tarzana.
And
Like,
you're talking
it's
about
not
people
that
who
far.
own $1 million homes.
Yeah, there's some nice homes in
You
that
couldn't
area.
sell those for $30,000 right now.
Well,
Schools
how
are
far-
shut
how
down.
far does it go? I mean, Porter Ranch is a part of town. but how
but
far does that extend?
Right, 'cause-
Actually, Northridge is complaining right now.
Well, this is the thing, and I
So-
feel like just like in Australia,
Mhm.
do the sharks know that they're only on one side?
Hmm.
I don't think they do. And just like the methane, does it know it should only be in Porter Ranch? No, it's going all around.
I mean, like,
it's spreading.
it's a gas. Methane is a gas. It goes
And
out.
if you've seen the pictures of it, it's a huge cloud above
Right.
Porter Ranch, but that's dissipating into our
right.
air.
Yeah. It doesn't just stay there.
No.
Yeah.
We're all going down, and it's totally reversible. Everything's completely easily fixed. Nobody will do it. And that's the problem.
wants to do it?
You know what it is? We're filled with a world of everyone wants to be a little whiny bitch. Oh me, oh me. Oh, this is wrong for me. This is being done wrong for me. Oh, that doesn't affect me, so I don't care. That doesn't affect me, I don't care.
Just like
And-
the Oscars.
Yeah, I mean, it's
It's like,
the
until it hits
people
someone
who.
personally, oh, I want to get on it now.
That's
When
the
someone
thing.
was saying years ago with the whole, Janet Hubert, the lady who played Aunt Viv on
Went
Fresh Prince,
off.
the black,
Yeah.
black one, not the light skin one they put in there like season 3.
When people stopped watching 'cause she was too
said
black.
something about Will and Jada. She's like, it's funny how years ago she used to say this to Will, and then she even mentioned the fact that they won't do anything for their own community.
Yeah,
But they'll do something for this as soon as it affects them personally.
yeah, because they want
And
to
it had
get an
nothing to do
Oscar,
with it. Yeah.
and that's the bullshit.
Well, because he got snubbed for Concussion, which is a terrible movie. And
Oh, did you see it?
no, I heard it was terrible.
yeah, but
I like how it was terrible.
you
It's terrible.
got-
terrible.
No, I
Censored.
heard it was.
Like as much as they told the story, it was censored by the NFL as much as they could without stopping the story from being told.
But that's the thing. I mean, if Chris Rock had balls, he'd go up there, he'd grab the mic, he'd say, "This is a total travesty. It's bullshit," and he'd drop the mic and leave and be a hero. He's not gonna. It's pathetic. And but what people don't understand is Chris Rock was outspoken. He said it. Oh wait, not originally, not in his beginning comedy. He was a goofy dude who used to act like Gumby and stuff and do silly shit and rap and come up with all this stuff. And somebody got to him and said, "No, do this." And he switched it up. And I remember when it happened. And that's when he became hardcore. Oh, black this, black that. But that wasn't who he was, and that's not how he grew up. And
was
that's
Louis.
and the whole thing about him
Louis
growing
Anderson?
up was it?
No, Louis C.K. Yeah, it was Louis
Well, the
C.K.
whole thing about him growing up and being chased turned out to be a huge fucking lie.
Yeah.
Growing up and being chased.
Yeah, like in the neighborhood, he was the only black family in the neighborhood.
Everybody
One-
hates Chris.
he
That whole
wasn't,
sitcom.
and
And his parents sent him to a white school. His
wasn't
mom
Chris
did.
Rock.
and you get beat up
Yeah.
and picked on. Never happened. And no, what I'll tell you is, in the beginning of my life, for like maybe 6 years, I lived in a neighborhood like that, and we had the 1 or 2 black kids that were at the school, and nobody ever fucked with them for being black. It was just, if someone had beef, they had beef for their problems. But nobody ever nobody was ever trying to chase him out. The things got crazy when busing happened. That's when, and that was all adults being idiots.
Yeah.
You know, that was
Yeah.
adults picketing. That wasn't kids going, "We don't want them here." My
I
dad
think that's
walked
what
me
happened
right through.
with him, I don't know.
My dad walked me right through the picket line.
Because his mom's like, "Oh, I'm gonna send you to this school because you'll get a better education." Bust him to a school way on the other side of town just because she thinks he'll get a better education. And he something he mentioned in a podcast. He's like, "Yeah, I used to get called this a lot."
Well, you lose hours a day, and two in the bus. You spend
Exactly.
hours, and it's ridiculous. But that's what I said when they did the busing thing, and people were. My dad was 6'2", 350. He walked me straight. And he's a Brooklyn Jew, so he's not going to be standing in a fucking picket line. So he walked me right through, and no one said shit.
Yeah.
Not a word to me or us, you know. And it was like, you know, but I wasn't brought up with that. That's what I mean. And so I honestly, you know what's so funny? I truly grew up believing, growing up in Pacoima, I thought racism had ended. I thought the only racism was a hatred of white people. I truly believed this because of everything I saw. When I realized that there's a lot of white people that are fucking ignorantly racist. You know where I realized this? In comedy and teaching. I've run into so many racist ass fucking upper middle class white teachers, and it drives me out of my fucking mind. Because first of all, kill yourself. If you have any ism as a teacher, just walk into the street and die. You know, you're a loser piece of shit. Because it's like being a cop. Being a fighter, if you're a scumbag, you're the scummiest. You're worse than a rapist. You're worse than the worst criminal because they know who they are. They're not pretending to be something else.
Yeah.
You have a gift of a job, and that's the thing. And see, that's the thing with our politicians. They knew this fucking water was poisoning these people, but they all hide it.
Yeah.
You're to serve. Your job is to serve. You chose that. You're supposed to care about everybody in your community and put them first. But you put money first. You put yourselves first.
Like
and
Nipsey Hussle put his community, your favorite guy there.
Nipsey Hussle, the guy. Yeah, there's a real
Kendrick?
hood dude.
He's in the hood.
That's
still.
a real
Kendrick
hood
Lamar?
dude.
Yeah.
He's a rapper, stayed
Really?
independent.
Yeah, for
He's
real.
huge. He makes tons of money. He bought many businesses within Crenshaw, and he employs people in Crenshaw, and
Takes
he
care of them.
hangs out in Crenshaw.
Yep.
Well, it's,
He's
yeah.
one of the coolest rappers I've ever ran into, heard, everything. Just
that's like Kendrick Lamar, to bring it current. Like Kendrick Lamar is in Compton. He supports, like, he's in Lamert Park during like all the cool, you know.
Lamert Park. That's where Dom Kennedy's from.
Wait a second, though.
I mean,
Wait.
Lamert Park is where all the good hip hop.
But wait,
and all
here's
the good
here's
black
my question
community
though.
stuff comes
Wait,
from
who's this guy?
Kendrick Lamar.
Who is this?
Yeah, exact. No, Kendrick
No,
Lamar.
I know the
he's-
name.
He's
Well,
the
we're
big
like a
rapper
chart-topping
nowadays.
rapper
Remember that
Okay,
song?
but here's the thing. You
Poetic
just but
Justice?
what you said was he's in Compton at all the affairs and all the events.
And he's from
Yeah.
Compton. He does like the MLK Day parade. He
Yeah,
was
you can
there
catch Nipsey
in
Hussle on
Compton.
a Tuesday at Louisiana Chicken.
Ooh, where's Louisiana?
Well,
on
yeah,
Crenshaw
no,
and
that's what I'm
Slauson.
saying, Burgers.
Oh, it's
Kendrick Lamar
fantastic.
is like at Bananas
Yeah.
on Tuesday night, which Bananas
What's
is
Bananas?
like the underground hip hop show. That is,
Bananas.
But that's what I'm
super
saying.
rad,
But I'm
yeah.
saying
Woody
like
Allen
I'm
film?
saying like
I know.
1 in the afternoon. Nipsey's hanging
Yeah.
with the old OG fucking
there's-
dudes.
well, no, I mean,
Right over there by,
are
what
people
is
out
it?
there who do that? You know,
Yeah.
there's some out there who do that, and they get good respect from the community, and sometimes they get popular. You know, regardless of circumstance, sometimes against all odds, they become popular, and you know, white kids and everyone else is listening to it, but they're still there in the hood because they believe in their community, they
Yeah.
believe in it, and they, you know,
Well, Nipsey's pretty still underground.
yeah.
I mean, as much money as he makes, as many albums as he sells, he's still pretty underground.
Yep. And he even has his own merchandise on his website.
Everything,
He's
yeah.
got his
I
own
mean,
label.
yeah.
Too.
I mean, it's a cool story, and if more people, but see, this is the thing. That's a real dude. Chris Rock is a fraud.
Yeah.
That's the difference. John, like all these actors and shit are. John Wayne was gay as fuck. Everyone in Hollywood knew this motherfucker was gay.
Bend
but
over,
he
Pilgrim.
was America's man. He was America's man. Like, where do you think all those jokes came from about bend over, cowboy, and all that shit? I have the worst John Wayne. But yeah, he was gay. As
Yeah,
fuck.
well, like again, going back in the 50s and 60s
you've
with
had
all
some
these
drunk
celebrities,
John Wayne.
they all hid their lives, and they're
Linda
still
Yep.
doing it to this day. We just know now, like how Cary Grant was gay, and he loved doing drugs. He loved LSD.
A lot of heroin addicts back then.
Oh my God!
Chaplin was an addict.
Yeah.
Chaplin had problems.
Paul Lynde.
Chaplin loved little girls.
Loved little girls, and everyone was cool with it, but they kept it
They all
quiet at the
hide
same
it.
time. Yeah.
And then it comes out now, and nothing can be done.
Yeah, you can't. You
And-
just talk to.
Yeah.
It goes back to the whole like Columbus thing, and we had the Columbus Day. Everyone's like, "Oh, fuck Columbus, he's a racist." And like that was like 400 years ago. What do you want to do?
Well, yeah, I mean that's the
What
thing.
can you do?
That's yeah. And the
I'm
thing
sorry.
We
is,
can't stop celebrating the holiday, but still give reason to give people the day off.
well, see,
It's just a day off.
Well,
It's a
did they
Monday off.
actually-
Let's call it Monday off?
did they actually rip up Cosby's star?
no,
Oh,
it's
that
still
was
there.
That was a
No,
joke.
it's still
that was
there.
a hoax. Okay, because I thought they tore up his
We
star.
walked by it.
and I
like
thought that was
last-
horrible.
Like,
I'm sure
like
people
when you were
desecrated
really
a
drunk.
lot,
a
but
couple
Oh,
of-
yeah.
it's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't. They
When I was
can't.
like, let's carry
the
him home.
They say the star will not go.
But here's
So-
the thing:
Well, it's
Hollywood.
maintained by the people that it's given to. Like
let
it's
their kids
actually
in there?
within the ownership of the estate. So
Yeah.
it's the owner, like it's Bill Cosby's estate's responsibility to keep it up.
Yeah.
Or let it go. One of the two.
But most of those stars will keep going no matter
Oh
where,
yeah,
where
yeah,
they're
yeah.
at.
They
I
put
mean,
money
if
in.
you go
Yeah.
up and down the street, yeah, it's just that right now he is definitely in the shitter based on what he did and what's coming after him. But all the names that you guys just named, think about all the people who got away with stuff whose names are out there. I mean,
Well, you know-
half the stars are
talking
probably
about
with
Bill
dirty
Cosby
people.
Well, and you know what's funny is when is this dude gonna get arrested? Because every time they try, they don't have any. It turns out to be bullshit. And so what I've always said when we called out Cosby, what we said
Yeah.
is he was a womanizer, and I said he did get his son killed doing something fucked up.
Yeah.
Because Russians don't carjack; they do hits. And
And
so a
he-
Russian Jew didn't carjack this motherfucker on Mulholland. They killed him.
And,
was a
and,
target.
and Cosby was, I'm sad, but then
Probably
he
like
moved
Michael
on.
Jordan, a gambling debt.
I said Jordan got his dad killed.
Yeah, Jordan
And
definitely got
yeah,
his dad
and
killed.
so, but see, this is the thing, and people don't get how deep this shit runs, and the whole thing, and so it's like when you look at it, when does this shit stop? When do we cap how much you can charge? When do we cap and bring down these salaries and stop making millionaires overnight or billionaires overnight? It's stupid. You
No,
know,
agreed.
Well,
it makes socialism and communism look good.
Well, we're not going to though. I mean, like with what? How much money did Harrison Ford just make? Or how much money is he going to make? I mean, because he got a fucking. I don't even know the numbers because it just makes me cry. But
Oh, he's,
You
he's,
know, it's
he
What,
doesn't.
from Star Wars?
yeah,
Yeah, he doesn't need to try anymore.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
the truth is that, especially in this country, we'll never. The idea of capping somebody's income doesn't just make super rich people upset. It makes everybody upset because this country likes to purport the idea of getting rich overnight to everybody. That's why we have the Powerball
Oh, yeah.
lotteries. Like, we don't want to cap people's salaries. Otherwise, we won't be up for $1.5 billion because
Right.
of 6 fucking numbers.
The gambling industry.
The
would really
insanity.
drop at that point.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
really
yeah,
would.
exactly.
It really
Well,
would.
but see,
And that's part
then
of
if you start
sports.
watching the
Like,
connections,
Like, we determine who
Yeah.
we want to win a football game based on what Las Vegas says the line
Yes.
is.
and we know that so many of the sports are fixed.
College basketball is absolutely fixed.
See, and people, and the fact that you're
so
allowed,
fixed.
the fact that you're even allowed to bet on it.
And yeah, it's a college sport.
It's a collegiate
And now
sport.
tennis is
They
coming
can't
out.
get paid, but everyone else gets to make good money. That's
Right.
wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, tennis
Yeah,
went down
Tennis is coming
down the
out now
shitter.
that
Yeah.
they have and think about it. Why is college basketball one of the easiest fixed sports? Because there are so many goddamn games. There are so many
Yeah.
colleges with teams. There's so many. It's impossible.
And
to
those
pay
kids, and they don't get
attention.
paid.
Those kids don't get paid. So like, if you're in like in a D3 school out in the middle of nowhere,
Yep.
you will take a couple grand to throw a few shots.
Oh yeah, especially if you're one of the lower players.
Right, and then
Just
the
to
same
screw
thing.
up.
Same thing with professional tennis. There are so many matches and so many tournaments. It is impossible, especially like if a guy is supposed to lose, never pick up a game on a number 1 ranked player. No one's gonna bat an eye. He's the number 1 ranked player, and it's the first round. You
Right.
don't have a business getting a game off that guy. So what's the point if you throw it?
Yeah. I mean, but
There you
that's the
go.
insanity, though, behind it all. Boxing, all of it.
Oh,
And
boxing's
but
rigged.
No, but when,
Boxing's the
but so when we
worst,
look at it,
yeah.
though, then you know what's rigged? Life. It's a joke. We're all being played,
No,
and
we
the
are.
only people that are doing any fucking thing on their own are the people that are completely cut off from the society that we've all created. and those people in the mountains and those hillbillies and those
like
other
those people
you know
now.
they're doing it right. They live, they eat, and but we're cutting them off and we're trying to keep them from doing it.
Yeah.
I
You
want to
know?
learn how to play the banjo.
Hell yeah.
Grow a long beard.
Yeah.
Move to
It's
Echo
easy.
Park.
Don't-
Oh
Yeah.
Lord.
Get a regular spot at the shortstop. You know.
See, but I mean, there's the greatest point. Silver Lake, Echo Park, some of the most unopen, racist, caught up, issue-having people you will
I have
ever
a
meet
friend
that,
stays out there in Silver Lake.
but that want to appear completely opposite of that.
Well, in their attempt to do so, they reveal
Yeah.
how close-minded they are.
Well, we were talking about when people.
Of course, I love
yeah.
the Negroes. I mean,
Well, when people wanted.
people,
Well, it's every one of them. It's every one of them that's gonna take the word and they're gonna make the joke that's witty and funny because inside they're not racist. So they're gonna be so brilliant about it, and all the black people are gonna laugh and go, "Oh, you did it right," and it never happens. And it's because if
they
you
get
want
their
to,
ass
yeah,
kicked.
if you want to say it that bad, you're a piece of shit. You're a racist. The desire to sit there and want
Exactly.
to. The way,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so but to think that that power isn't racist and all power and people always said like reverse racism or reverse discrimination. That's the lack of. That means nothing happened. If a non-white person does something, it is still racist. It is still discrimination, regardless of the color of the person doing it. And when we realize that, then we realize the powers that be again are a rainbow of fucking colors. They hang out. They separate us by race, keep us fighting. We're weak. It goes back to England. They had the Irish and the English fighting over some bullshit religion. But you know why? Because if anyone took 5 fucking minutes to go, holy shit, why do we have a king in a castle? This is stupid. Why are we all working for this fucking family? They're nobody. They're pale, pasty, weak fucks that bang each other and have each other's kids. They're sick fucking people.
Well,
the
now-
Queen of England should have a stick shoved up her ass till she's dead.
They don't do they don't do much anymore though in
No,
England.
but people serve them
but-
still.
If anyone heard what you had just said, you would have been in a shitter in the BBC right now. You know what I mean? Like that's how.
I'll go
upset
on the
people are.
BBC and I will.
That's how upset people are about. Like,
I'll
that
dig up
family.
Princess
Ridiculous.
Diana and I'll shove her up fucking Prince William's ass till he's dead. Fuck those people and fuck their bullshit life. Every goddamn one of them.
They are the monarch is the Kardashians of England right now.
They
That's
are.
the thing.
It is.
But
Fuck-
they've been like that for 100
Fuck
years.
fuck those hairy waxed bitches.
Because they don't do anything. It's the
Yeah.
parliament. That
They can
now
go die
does
too.
everything.
I would like to take the mom like a bat and just beat to death every
a
one of
weird
those
country.
kids. They're disgusting pieces of shit that are spreading bullshit and hate and ignorance and horrage all over the fucking country, and all these little girls that are trying to be like them, they don't get that these people got a lot of motherfucking money, and when you take off all their clothes and everything, they're fucking disgusting and ugly.
Are we talking about
Kardashians
Okay, I
and
thought
the
we were talking. I
Queen.
thought we were talking about
That bitch is ugly
I got
too.
lost.
the monarchy.
I
How
got
the
lost
fuck
there.
does look at those people? They look disgusting.
They're we
inbred.
talk about this 1,000 times. Chloe, we know Chloe's OJ's daughter.
OJ's kid.
We know that.
Wait,
that
what?
bitch is half black. How the
Yeah.
fuck are you gonna pretend she's not? What do you think? Is that an Armenian nose there? Fuck no.
Damn, OJ got with Chris.
Oh, everyone knew that.
I didn't
we
know
all
they
knew
were
that because they're
swinging.
all
Yeah,
intertwined.
No, they were all
Yeah.
swinging.
Swinger party.
Oh yeah, they were all swinging back
My
then.
Look at her
mind just-
forehead. She's got the same forehead like OJ.
Oh,
Question
man.
is, did OJ get with Bruce, knowing what we know now?
I don't know if OJ got with Bruce, but they said that Kardashian,
Maybe
the
it was
dad,
like
and
a-
OJ
Yeah,
would
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
around
yeah.
too. Yeah,
Going on.
a lot of these people, and this is the thing. I don't even care,
It was
dude.
on a yacht.
Be
too.
as dirty as you want to be. Just stop being such a piece of shit about it. Stop coming out like it's wrong and then doing it. Stop being a fraud for what you are. And until Americans, real American people like all of us here, start going, fuck this. I want reality. I don't want Sons of Anarchy where 9/10 of the fucking cast is English. It's Shakespearean taught. I want fucking bikers on there if you're gonna do a biker show.
They're all the background guys.
Yeah, all the
Yeah,
fucking.
they're actors in the.
It's like when you see Joey Coco
watch it on
Diaz
Netflix.
opening for a fucking idiot special. It's horrible. The guy's a beast, a major comic, the one, but he can't get a special. It's
No?
fucking insane, and he's brilliant. But you look at all these comics, you look at all these actors that can't get shit, but they're beasts.
I'm gonna throw this out here as he brought up Diaz. Found out that Hinchcliffe, because he had his special on Netflix. I just
accidentally shook his
Hinchcliffe
hand.
was
It an
here?
accident. They was there, right?
He
He goes,
said accidentally.
hey, and I go, oh, and you know how you put your hand out and you don't want to be that childish idiot and pull it back?
yeah.
The look on
Yeah,
his face.
I've seen a couple people here tonight that I where you
Hinchcliffe
hate
was
when they
here?
say hi to you. Yeah, I hate when.
Look at his face is so
I always
priceless.
think of people if we knew each other and we ain't talked, let's just keep it that way.
Yeah.
What
we
did you
don't
do,
need to
Burger?
say
You were
hi
like this.
even.
You're like,
Oh,
So-
yeah.
So Hinchcliffe is special because he did it at the Ice House. It's on Netflix right now, so you want to watch it.
Oh, yeah, I'll
go
run.
have fun.
Is it on Netflix now?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But he followed because he did. I guess he had Diaz
Joey Coco
open up,
Diaz.
and Diaz just annihilated.
Yeah.
Diaz is hilarious.
Diaz is a monster.
Yeah. And then you can see, I guess someone told me you see Hinchcliffe just like kind of like picking up, like it's like his whole Jenga fell down, and he's like trying to pick it back up and trying to figure it out, and it took him like a good 15-20 minutes to actually the special to like start being
Yeah, you
decent.
can't dead air a special.
And it's like, why
15
did you
minutes of
have
dead.
Diaz open up for you and then film, idiot? Why just
Yeah, you should put anyone better than you ahead of.
Yeah.
Well, but this is the
Especially
thing.
on a night like
Wait.
that.
If you're doing a special, whoever you put first shouldn't be able to do that to you.
Right.
No,
That's
you-
what I'm
you
saying.
bring it
If they
down.
can do that to you, you shouldn't be doing a special.
You just
That's
have
simple.
somebody to warm up the crowd.
Yeah.
And
But no,
just-
even if you have a monster,
yeah.
you should be able to
Be able
follow
to
that
follow the
monster.
monster.
You should be able to ride their wave.
Yeah.
and
That's
keep
like
keep
if
it
you-
going.
instead of.
that's like if
letting
you
them-
had. I'm trying to think. Well, a lot of comics in Vegas can't follow Briggsy. A lot of them can't, and a lot of them won't admit. They'll be like, "Well, fuck, he's going up before me, fuck," and then they'll go up and they're just like,
Because they're
Next
trying to
that
do
happened
something.
at a show last year. Steven was doing a guest spot. We went to it was a Rush Hour, and it was a comic. He was talking shit to the headliner. It was a feature. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna make you work." To the headliner, he's like, "I'm gonna make you work." He's talking all this shit. Steven went up for the guest spot, shut the room down. This guy went up and just sunk.
I've followed
Dead
Steve a
silence for
few
15
times.
minutes.
Yeah, I follow him a few times, and all I do for the first couple minutes is I'll
I know. I've seen the.
I'll flatter him for a second, then I'll shit all over him for being young and full of energy, and I wish him to have kids. I swear to God, I hope he gets someone pregnant tonight just to fucking. I just want to see this guy suffer a little, and and so. But that's the thing, because what am I gonna do? Hey guys, forget that orgasm you just had.
Right.
Forget the elation of music and sound and everything else you just enjoyed. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about my kids. Check this out, and you lose the room. You follow someone like him, you better bring up what just happened
Right.
Yeah,
for the
you
first
have
few minutes,
to.
and then you better make what he just did not your act. But what I do is then I shit all over him, but in a fun way, because I love Briggs. He's one of my
Yeah.
favorite people, and when I hate when people try and say anything about what he does because he's great at it.
Who would
And-
say anything about
Oh, you'd be amazed.
it?
Just hateful people.
Jealous.
Yeah,
There
there's-
people that he opened.
There's a lot of jealous comics.
One of
that,
the
yeah.
nicest people, one of the most
Briggs is a good
gracious
guy.
people,
100%.
and
You ever go on the road with him? The
Yeah,
guy just
yeah.
always wants to crack
oh,
jokes with you.
he's one of
Yeah.
you know what it is? I like that because he is who he is on and off that
On and off
stage.
stage, yeah, yeah.
And I like that. Some people don't. Some people are like, oh, well, it's called reality. You
Exactly.
should be who you are on and off. Like I don't think there's a big difference between me on or off the
Yeah,
stage.
yeah.
And
it's
you
just
know,
only-
Talmo,
Is there
all
a
the
difference with
time.
me?
I have
I'm
seen
pretty
Talmo
sure.
eat ass.
Huh?
I've seen Talmo eat. Oh, wait. So did Fernberg. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna go.
I've never seen fat people eat steak that crazy. There ain't no way this motherfucker could be lying about his shit and eat ass that hardcore. Yeah,
Salt,
that was
pepper.
We're
phenomenal.
done talking about
I
that.
literally, one of the
Cayenne
girl's
pepper.
right eye sucked back into her own head.
All right. All right. Hey, mom and dad.
So,
Exorcist mode.
yeah, you talk about having sex with a
I
girl
know,
and
I
your
know,
dad.
I know,
Yeah.
I know,
No,
I know.
So anyway, but you know what I'm saying though? It's about being real.
Right.
You don't sit there and talk about your gangster life. You talk about being a what would you grow? Middle class, upper middle class Jew,
yeah.
and
That's it.
being and you're Mexican or something. No,
Black.
Puerto Rican.
Oh,
I ain't not that Mexican.
Hey.
Black in you.
Look, hubcap tires,
like,
whatever.
so, a little bit. He's
Um,
like-
Little bit,
yeah,
little bit.
yeah.
You
You
So,
take the
no,
glasses off, and he
but
looks
you
like
talk
an
about
angry
that,
Puerto
but
Rican.
You talk about it.
Yeah,
But you don't ever come up and go, "Hey guys, I'm from Puerto Rico,"
you
right?
want a bus
You know what I'm
bread
saying?
or
And then
something?
come off, and he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" No,
Right.
Everyone,
No, this is-
everyone
this is
here
generally
is
who I
on
am
and
on
off
and
the
off
stage. Day never shuts the fuck up. I have never seen a motherfucker. I don't think he breathes. He literally he has to somehow nose breathe while talking. It's this crazy.
breathing.
But you know what though?
Yeah.
If you ever see Day on stage, there he is, same thing. You know, and I always appreciate people who are the same people. My buddy Jose, okay, he does like voices. He'll do a bunch of like fun jokes. But if you talk to Jose off stage, same guy. Just
cracking the
silly,
same
goofy
jokes.
guy. Always wanted to do pranks, and I like people like that. But most of these people, and I even, and people would say like, oh, they're just always on. Yeah, because that's who they are.
Mm.
Why? Where am I going to be off? Am I not be me?
Yeah.
And and Stephen Wright I loved because that's how he was off
Right,
stage.
right.
Mitch
He's a
Hedberg,
slow talker.
Yeah.
totally fake accent. Wasn't anything like that off stage. Total fake. Just a Stephen Wright ripoff, and did his version of it, and it worked.
You know what really pisses me off? Pee Wee Herman. Nothing like that off.
Wait a second. You're telling me you couldn't see Pee Wee the character going into a movie theater and jerk it off?
Not as.
I can see that. I
not
can
as-
fucking
He was-
see
he
that.
was arrested in full
I
makeup.
can see
No, but you're
what
right.
you
Paul
see
Harris. Paul Harris is a very
Here he is,
calm dude. But again, keep in mind his was a complete made-up character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
So-
it was groundlings.
Yeah, it
No,
was
it's improv.
a
It's improv.
character. It wasn't him going up and pretending his life was really Pee Wee
Yeah.
Herman. It was doing the character. These people go up with these fake-ass bits about a life they're not living. Again, Chris Rock. People like that just took from other. Chris Rock was such an Eddie Murphy hack.
By the way, back to Pee Wee Herman. Do you know? Because Pee Wee Herman. Do you know where the initials came from? Do you know who else helped create that character?
Phil Hartman.
Phil
Yeah,
Hartman.
Phil Hartman.
Phil
Pee
Hartman.
Wee Herman.
Well, he
Phil,
wrote
Phil Hartman. He wrote Pee Wee Herman Big Adventure. Yeah.
Best movie ever.
So that was the initials of the name Pee Wee Herman. It was after Phil Hartman.
Well, then I think
So-
it's funny, like Chris Rock. Chris Rock's big movies and Chris Rock's real change was when he got Louis writing for him.
Right.
So Louis started writing for him. Louis wrote on CB4. Louis wrote on.
He wrote for a show too.
Well,
He-
yeah,
he
and then he
directed
wrote for
Pootie Tang.
Pootie
Yeah.
Tang.
See, I didn't know
Pootie
any of that.
Tang.
I didn't know
Yeah.
any of that.
Oh,
was
Louis
his
C.K.
headliner
had a
on the
lot
HBO
of-
show.
I mean, come on, fucking
He
Pootie
directed
Tang.
Pootie
burger.
Tang. He was very much a part of his build-up.
I like Louis C.K. But see, there's another point though.
And
Louis
Jimmy,
C.K. is doing all this, right? But where was he in the front? No, because he didn't have the right look. He didn't say the right things. But now he's one of the biggest comics, and he's going to be a legend. Bill Burr, who God, I literally he popped into Flappers and went after me. I don't laugh at a Jack in the Box joke. I was pissing myself.
Right.
This guy's so fucking funny because his Jack in the Box joke is something that happened, really, because you can feel it,
Yeah.
And he does it, and he doesn't talk about anything but his angry white dude life. But it's great the way, and it interests me because I didn't live that. I mean, anger, yeah, but not his middle class life.
He's raw and he's
Yeah.
emotional and he brings it all on
And he
stage.
does it with a middle class life.
Yeah.
And it's all from that basis, and I dig it, and I laugh my ass off at this dude, and he's showing me his life, and it cracks me up, but yeah, just such a brilliant comic. He should be huge. Meanwhile, you got people doing ridiculous shit that are making millions forever.
Well, anyone can get a special on Netflix right now. So
my
it's just
God.
like it's really easy. You can put stuff on Pandora if you want.
Yeah.
You can. It's just like it's not.
It means a lot less.
making it
than-
easier now.
Yeah.
It's
It's
making
not
it
like
easier.
Comedy
Pandora-
Central special back when.
Yeah, Pandora
Yeah.
and Spotify are one thing. Netflix is kind of it seems like Netflix is adopting the Pandora Spotify model for
Yeah.
comedy and documentaries
Yes.
too. Also, it's almost like anyone who has a slight grade above the crazy conspiracy documentaries on YouTube, if you just produce it just
A little better.
bit
It's
more.
No, if you got the money.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
Get
that's
the
all
money,
it
you
is.
got the right
You
people.
got the money to do a comedy special, you got a comedy special on Netflix.
Yeah,
You got-
that's-
it's not like
Wait, so how
Valley
does it work?
cheese is
How does it
coming
work?
2
How does it
months.
work? Why is it so easy?
because you're just putting it on there.
they need
It only
fucking
matters
media,
when people
man.
buy it. It only matters.
because it's just
No,
there.
it's on a hit basis, right?
Well,
Yeah.
How
but
many times
yeah.
it's watched?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the same thing as Spotify, same thing as Pandora.
So you're hitting up your
Like,
friends to watch it.
Yeah, well, either that or you get it out there. I mean, like, because, with music and this, one of the things I always talk about, like, when I meet comedians, is I'm trying to teach comedians how to be more like musicians, because musicians have learned how to at least maybe scrape together some dollars. I mean, so
Yeah.
many of my friends are on
Yeah.
Spotify or
Yeah, yeah.
on Pandora.
It's good. It's good. It's
They
good.
have stuff out there, and it's like that same model for the individual comedian is a great thing to do.
It's exposure.
And-
It's a great
well,
way.
and it's also like you get a $4 check every.
No,
couple
no,
months,
it's
you know?
cool. It's cool, but don't claim it like a special.
Yeah,
Don't claim it like Madison Gardens hit
like
you
you're
up.
not on
It's
HBO,
not-
bro.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
not like when Bill Hicks put his special together when he did
Yeah.
one of his first ones he did, and he brought all those,
Sane Man.
yeah, when he brought some of his childhood friends to make it, and they just produced it together.
Yeah.
That's
That was-
that's a special right there. That's like
And,
something.
and he did it in a cool way.
Yeah.
These people only have their friends and their money, and they make the special, and they put it out.
It's just there. It's here. Here you go.
There you
Oh,
go.
here's my album.
Yeah.
Here you go. And it's like there's no love into it. There's like to make a comedy album to me is like it's just making a movie.
And
If someone
people should
actually-
want you to have one.
Yeah.
Like people you don't know
Well, yeah.
should want to actually see your album. You
And
know.
it's just like you're just shitting it out. Who the fuck knows Tony Hinchcliffe? He doesn't listen.
You
to
know
this.
why I don't care? Fuck him.
But
God,
like,
I'd
but I'm just I don't like
I'd love
Tony.
to publicly fight any of those fuckers. That's what I mean.
But-
I'm just, you know what it is? I'm not the kind of person who goes, you know what? If I don't have beef with someone, I'm not going to be like, fuck you. Because I don't care. It's just unneeded anger.
Yeah.
But I hate it's like, oh, God, why did I even have to see you? And I just don't want to deal with them. But yeah, there's so many, I would love to publicly fight someone.
But like it just like for me like there's a passion to do it and there's a reason to do it and not just to shit it out on Netflix
Yeah.
or
So what?
Or to get your second comedy special, but your first one sucked.
yeah.
And
oh,
you still
God.
get a second one because daddy wants you to. I'm not-
What is
yeah.
the route for you guys to produce a special? Is that something that you guys are interested in doing anytime soon?
Simple internet fame. If
Well,
you, for
or
any of
album.
us here,
I'll announce it tonight because he's going to help me produce it. I'm going to do the Metro special.
Okay.
So I am going. He's
I like
going to
that.
help me record and possibly film it, and we're going to do it on the Red
Jesus.
Line from
Yeah.
the Valley Jesus.
Yeah.
It's called #Valley Jesus, and then it'll be from North
I told you I
Hollywood
think
to
it's
Union Station.
brilliant.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. I'm like, fuck it. 2016. I'm going to do this.
Wait, so
And-
how long is that ride?
45 minutes.
So you're going to record an entire 45 minutes from the start to the end of the red line.
Not only that, he's gonna do all of his really fucking blue material.
I'm doing all my material.
on
yeah.
the train.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And I'm going to do it. And
I'm
if-
gonna make sure and pay for my real Metro card that day, not my
Yeah.
and
disabled
then
one.
it'll be at the end of the train. Well, probably the very back of the train, and then.
Now, are you ending with the arrest or
Oh,
Yeah, if the cops get involved, that's even better.
even? Yeah, right. If somebody flips out, even better.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The crazier it gets, the better.
the better it
Yeah.
is. And then I don't think I'll get arrested though. But cops.
No,
might
you
come
can.
for
Yeah,
performing.
filming on there.
Oh yeah, you
You're
can.
not
Dude,
filming.
no,
You'd
think
be
about the people that
audio
get on there and
recording.
perform.
We can audio
Oh no,
record
you
it.
gotta
their
do video. Are you
breakdancing.
insane?
Yeah, we can get.
How would you
video.
not do video? That would be a
We
waste.
can do that on iPhone though. We can do it on
Yeah,
iPhone, and
well,
you can actually film a whole thing on iPhone. And
Dude, grab a mic.
no, the mic will be there. Yeah,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure.
No, but I'm
But-
saying, yeah, but film the whole thing, the whole
Well,
thing,
the pretty
video.
girl will film it for us.
Yeah,
Someone
but film the
pretty
whole
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, you got to do video because the video is the beauty of that. Seeing you on the red line
yeah,
and what
it's
could
just
happen.
We're just telling you just told us that you're on the train and there's audio. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like it's just.
Well,
you're
you
gonna
might
pipe-
not even be on the
You're
train.
gonna pipe that in.
Yeah.
You know.
That's funny. Yeah, no, that's so true.
Or have
No,
it all
no,
pre-record the
I want to
sound
be
and then
filmed, but.
just
Yep.
all the actions to it.
I
on
mean, the
thing.
Avengers, the movie The Avengers, like half the movie was filmed on an iPhone. So like they
No,
they
the
said that.
iPhone will
So
work.
iPhone will work because it has good picture
No,
quality.
especially
You can run the
newest one,
microphone.
The 6S is
Yeah.
4K, dude. That's as high quality videos you can
Yeah,
get.
you
Yeah.
Can, people, someone could like John could do this and just like and then
Yeah.
I could do my thing,
Done.
and then I can have
Well,
a group
but
of
keep
people.
in mind it has to be watchable. So if it's bouncing so much, people will get dizzy watching. They'll stop.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
there's
You have a
we can
stabilizer on
get a
it?
stabilizer
Yeah.
on it. We can clamp it onto
I have
one of the
a.
seats or something
Oh, I
like that.
gave it to my daughter. I was gonna say I had a little tripod, but I gave it to my daughter.
You
But
can like
you
a
can
little
get a
clamp
little
thing, like,
tripod,
yeah,
yeah, or a
you-
clamp.
like,
You
yeah.
get a little,
Perfect.
You just clamp it.
thing
that's a
like
great
this.
idea.
No, it's happening.
And keep
and
in
that's,
mind,
that's
guys,
my thing.
just for the record, Ryan told me about this idea almost a year ago.
yeah.
So for a year now, he's had this idea. So some motherfucker watches this and then tries to run out and do it.
No one's gonna
We've
do it
time
because they're
dated
too
it.
afraid to because they don't like Most comics don't like
Police and hecklers.
Yeah, they
Well,
don't
what
like.
about the one dude on Hollywood Boulevard?
Oh God, yeah, he should got arrested.
Did he?
No,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
just saying he should.
Who's on Hollywood
He
Boulevard?
does comedy right on the corner.
Saints.
Hollywood and
Ricky
Highland.
Sands.
Yeah, Ricky Sands.
Yeah.
I have no idea who that
No.
is.
He's
Hollywood
a
and
youngster. I think
And-
he's been in town
yeah.
for like 4 months. So.
Well, you know, it's
Yeah,
funny
I've seen
because
his name on
girlfriend.
But
Twitter
speaking
a
of
bunch
specials, people always tell me, "Hey, man, you got to bring DVDs to sell after your show." And I always tell them, I go, "Yeah." I go, "I do need to have DVDs." And now I finally have one. Thank you, by the way, Barbara Holiday, and Flappers, and Dave
Sell these too.
Reinitz. Yeah, but no, but I mean, I have a DVD now, but I'm gonna make them and give them out at shows. But I'm not going to sell them, and I'm not going to sell them because you know who else doesn't want to buy my DVD? Walmart or Target or any of them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So why would I assume these people? Now, they might buy it. I might, if I have a show of 100, 200 people, I might get 40 people even to buy them.
You-
But
yeah.
I lost 160.
You need it on Laserdisc.
Or you
Yeah.
know what else
And then the
too?
cool kids will
Just
buy it.
add it into it.
Laser
Even
disc.
also,
The what?
because you're wearing a beanie right now, I'm Burger.
Oh, yeah, that's great. No, but you know what?
Because you can get
yeah.
those like.
Yeah.
There's some websites where you can actually get screen stuff like this.
Oh,
screen
yeah.
printed cheap and it's really good quality.
But the thing is, what I'm saying is, like, so many people go to their shows and they're selling their DVD after, and you get 20, 30 people to buy it, right? And you make some gas money. That's fantastic. You get $100, $200 maybe, right? But you just lost 160 other people having your DVD because everyone would pretty much, if they liked you, anyone who liked you would take your DVD and show it to someone. So if they show it to someone who shows it, you can exponentially end up showing your comedy to thousands of
Yeah.
people by just giving away DVDs that cost you pennies.
Well, I think, you know what? It's to go back to the rock and roll thing. Like, no one sells fucking CDs anymore. You know, I mean, Jack
No.
Black or
They're on SoundCloud
Jack
and
White
stuff.
was on Colbert like 3 years ago, and he's
Right.
like talking about how, you know, officially declared it because Jack White said it's official, fuckers, and he is officially on there like, oh yeah, CDs are done. I'm not even making CDs. It's vinyl. That's why I said
Oh, yeah,
you
laser,
should do
yeah.
laser disc.
I'm going to put it on floppies.
That's the shit.
I'm going,
disc.
yeah.
That's actually a little 45s of your act. That'd be a little sweet little sell, and then you sell it for $5, and then
I can make them for $1.50.
Then
There
there's
you go.
nostalgia.
Sell them for $5. You profit
Nostalgia.
$3.50.
But I'm only going to get the
vinyl's
6 people
huge.
who really have a vinyl thing that would want to see
No,
my
but
comedy.
No one
Co-
plays the
but
trick is
Also, like, it
no one
comics are
plays
if you have like
Comics
a
are
cool
doing
little
vinyl.
sleeve,
T-shirts,
yeah, and
then
the
it's also
t-shirts
like a
sell really
piece of
good.
art on
Oh, yeah.
top of
T-shirts
it.
Yeah.
really sell
And
good.
it's just like a cool picture of you.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm gonna do with the DVD. But my thing is, I'd rather just give it to them for now
Yeah.
because if everyone digs it and they pass it around and something big happens from it, you know, like a lot of people want to see me. Well, you know what my next DVD is gonna be? For sale, because people will want it.
on
That's a good
Laserdisc.
thing, handing out free.
And you know, and
Because
that's-
it's like
Someone that I worked with had a thing where he would record the
called?
whole
Oh,
show. Like it's just like anyone with a
SoundCloud.
recorder of their cell phone.
Reverberation.
And
All freaks.
his deal
We'll
was
have
he
their
would
mixtapes on
basically have his email list, like collect my emails. I'm gonna send you all the MP3 of this show tonight, just so you guys have this and forever. And so yeah, okay, so he is kind of giving away his act, but it's also that specific show for that night that those people all enjoyed. Then he has their email information. And so every time he
that's
comes back
smart.
to town,
That's actually
he
a
lets them
smart
know he's
marketing
doing
piece.
it. And then when
Yeah.
he has a real thing produced, he can blast it to them too.
Wait, hold on
His
one second.
email list
Hey,
is the
baby.
best.
Baby, if you heard that right now, write that down.
Get on
MP3
MailChimp.
email list.
Email
You send it
list
out to him.
and
What's it?
MP3
MailChimp?
on the phone.
MailChimp.
MailChimp.
MailChimp, Miss Burger.
Okay.
Tiny letter. Well,
Yeah.
MailChimp,
Miss
tiny
Burger.
letter.
Miss
Buy some
Burger.
company.
I like that. I like that. Yeah.
I was interested. No, that's I should
Yeah,
do that
it's
for
about,
my
brilliant.
It's about getting out of town and doing that, and obviously rocking it for an extended period of time.
Well, and that's the thing
But
for a
then
lot of
offering-
us.
and then just making sure that you are hard about getting their information, and then making sure you share all of it like you said you would.
Yeah. And
And
the
then
thing
they'll
would be
keep
is
coming
having a
back.
list.
Well, like with the vinyl thing, the thing with the vinyl is that no one's gonna listen to it. You know, the cool kids now, they're all into fucking cassette tapes. Right?
Really? Is that
Are they?
Hold
What?
on, let me finish.
Jesus.
So they're
What
all
is
into
going
fucking
on?
cassette tapes, and I know most of us are old enough where it's like, why the fuck would you do that? Let's just put your act on VHS,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean, same shit. But they're never gonna listen to the tape. You know, 1 out of 10 who buys it maybe even has a tape player, but they put it on their shelf and they have a physical piece of something
Right.
when they listen to it on their iPhone.
Right.
And you know the download code's in there, and then that's what you do.
That's why I think
and that's
the
that's the
45
rock and roll
the
model.
45, it's the sleeve that sells.
Yeah,
it.
it's
like
the
gold
sleeve
piece
and
of
it's the
artwork.
physical.
Well, it's cool
thing
having
so
it.
that-
Yeah.
Yeah, people can be if you're like everyone else who has this dead life. They're like, and they want to have a little piece of you,
Mhm.
so they feel.
I like
cool.
that. No, I like that.
They have like something they can put on their desk and be like, "Oh, this is what identifies me.
Yeah.
I'm Burger. I'm Burger." See, we
No, I
just
like
need
that,
all
yeah.
the crazy IT guys out there to love it. And
Well,
we're,
but
we're
see-
on, man.
So wait, the
that's the
cassettes are
thing.
back?
Oh, fully.
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't hear
really?
about that,
It's
but that's
lollipop,
That's
all that
crazy
shit.
to me.
people need to kill themselves.
Yeah.
We really need mass
They're
suicides. I
all-
gotta
yeah.
piss.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
So now the show's called I'm Furberg. Yeah, there we go.
It took a big transition there.
Don't take a seat. Seriously, you'll shoot you.
It's like, oh, hey, let's talk about
Hey, so
I had to do this.
the markets were down today. Investments didn't clear so good.
Oh, Masogana,
S&P,
baby, Masogana.
The Nasdaq's coming back, though. I tell you that much.
Ferber, we're talking. We talk about this every time because we bug Johnny every time because
Oh, yeah.
we went all to Vegas. Johnny left.
Johnny left, and Johnny, I got to tell you, you left a fantastic trip.
I'm really sorry.
You missed
Yeah, he was
football
actually
filled
he was
with
sleeping in
beer.
my car, dude.
Yeah,
I
he
was,
was-
super wasted.
What was it?
at the
Lucy's
show.
Lounge.
Lucy's Lounge.
It was like a
Just
little baby. He's in the backseat
Great,
of the car.
great
I'm like, is
place
he-
to grab a slice of pizza, tell jokes into a microphone that's not
No,
plugged
that
in.
was Motor City.
Oh, excuse me, Motor
Motor
City.
City.
Motor City
Oh, no,
Cafe.
no, the other
Unplugged
place was the
mic?
place. There was a guy there who
You know,
all
unplugged
he
mic.
said
What do you
was
mean?
"son of a bitch" after every punchline,
Yes.
which was a great addition. I think.
Oh
to
yeah,
the
it
show.
was on Book Mike.
You really missed it.
Yeah.
And then
I
you
mean, I love
missed
the
you
Vegas
missed
thing, anyway.
Mary. You missed meeting Mary.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, you
God!
missed
What a
Mary.
wonderful addition to the show.
But we're talking about Vegas because we're telling Johnny how, like, we always bug him how he had to leave that night.
Oh
the
yeah, what
first
a
night.
cunt fuck.
And you know, we had so much fun. There was
Sorry,
the
Johnny. I get the same thing when I come out here. People, why don't you stay overnight, Day? It's like, dude, because I got to go to work.
well,
like
Dave, you
Friday.
took care of us. You took
Yeah,
care of
yeah.
us very well.
Yeah,
you
those shows
you
were
did.
really fun.
But there was a night where we hung out with Mary where we were in the Strip and we had to get back, and I was in the car with Mary and Burger drove a van with toys and
Wow.
He's a dad, guy.
I was the only one sober enough.
I know, he was
Every time
sober. He was
every time
beyond
the car
sober.
Made a hard turn. There'd be a squeaky toy going on.
That was rough.
It was just class. It was
But
complete.
Johnny,
Not one of us wasn't hard. No.
the squeaky toy.
Johnny was you missed out. You missed out.
Yeah.
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 Johnny, you missed out. You missed out.
Getting 17-year-old girls, right?
No,
In February.
no.
Oh, I am.
Let's all look away from
Oh,
Johnny
wait,
for
no.
a minute.
Because it's legal in Vegas, guys.
Oh, that's right. We
It's
talked about
legal
that.
It is,
in
but it's
Vegas.
just,
What's
right.
the age of consent?
16.
16. Oh.
Yeah.
17.
I like how I didn't even have to finish the
16,
question.
16,
16.
17.
He knows.
17.
He knows the legal.
I'm
17.
going honorable. No, it's 16.
Johnny knows
Nevada?
the legal consent
Even
age
Nevada.
for
Looked
every
this shit
state.
up. We looked this shit up.
All right.
What's Mississippi?
Because it was 17 like a year ago.
Because it's Mississippi. And,
All right, Maryland.
There isn't one.
Like, everywhere. You know, if it's more than a 5-hour drive away from LA, let's
Okay.
be real.
Yeah, if
Like
it's more than a
Arizona.
5-hour
No,
drive,
I mean-
the consent better be 13.
Arizona.
No.
I'm just gonna
Arizona,
let's look at
there's
him like
drunk
this.
22-year-olds. Why would you ever need anything else?
He's got a
Like,
point there.
yeah.
don't have a
Arizona.
lot to
No,
do.
I
Drunk
was in
22-year-olds
Arizona with
everywhere.
Yeah,
I
but they're-
don't know.
they're
That's a good
ASU
argument.
students.
Even in the Amish country.
Could you imagine some girl on her sweet 16 getting rubbed out by?
No, but you know what? That's what I'm saying, man. I'm gonna go to Vegas.
sweet
If I was
18.
single, I'd be in Vegas, camped out at some 15-year-old with 364 days, waiting for tomorrow.
See, that's
Wow.
wrong.
That's
17,
dick out.
That's
Yeah.
sexy.
Dick
I'll
out,
buy the
waiting,
beer.
waiting. Oh, we are
yeah.
going.
What is it? California
raw
is 18,
dogging
right?
ya. What?
18 in California.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
17 there. How does that work out? I mean, what is Arizona? 17 as well?
I don't know. I
Oh.
asked, and
Oh,
Johnny didn't know.
Nobody knows.
No, really. It was. How did we get onto that originally?
'Cause
I
you're
don't know who
disgusting.
brought it
Because
up.
you
Yeah.
said 17.
You're
about
becoming a
Las
dirty,
Vegas
dirty
with
old
so
man.
much
I like it.
excitement.
I like it.
I thought you thinking about the age of consent was going to bring you to orgasm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
a
So just
little,
like
a little.
17.
He gets into it. Well, you know what it is, though, honestly. Well, that's why, and I think I brought it up before, but that's why I talk, when I do shows, sometimes I'll tell people, like, hey, dads, you need to sit your daughters down and teach them how to really fuck and suck a dick and really get dirty and really get fingered in the ass and stuff like that. And I'll tell you why, because we love whores. We all love whores. So why don't you want to make them?
Well, internet.
Because we all want whores. We just don't want them to be our kids.
The internet has done a great job of that. Let me tell you, you sleep with girls under 30, maybe in their 27 and younger.
Everyone's got to get
who've
choked.
grown up on internet porn.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, man. I had to date a girl for like a year before you got to do these kind of things.
Oh,
And
yeah.
They're like, oh, yeah, balls
Oh
deep.
yeah,
Yeah, balls deep in the
Anal
booty.
on the
It's
first
great.
date.
Yeah,
anal choked me out.
Sure.
Like, wait, what?
I remember I
What?
was with a girl one time and anal on the first date, and I couldn't fucking walk for like a day.
What year was this?
Oh yeah, I no, my wife would finger my ass if I'd let her, but I've always told her, don't fucking crack is the limit. You go past that crack, I swear to God, I'll shit on you. Like you don't ever touch my butt.
Well, that's
It's
Wait,
not.
that's
bad,
the thing.
too,
That
you know.
you literally would shit on.
I would shit right on her.
There you go.
I would shit right
He
on her.
physically means
She would
defecate.
never. She would never
On
want
her
to do that
face.
again.
Yeah.
Oh. That's
Corporal-
Yeah, no, nobody touched. We talked, man. Johnny, Ryan, y'all motherfuckers are dirty.
Yeah.
Wait, what I do? Wait, what?
Didn't you let a woman touch your butt?
Huh?
Didn't you let a woman? No, you don't.
No, I don't.
Okay.
There's
Johnny.
Yeah.
someone-
He's like, oh yes.
And I think Adam
Deepest
would.
orgasm you've
I think
ever
Adam.
had.
There was
I
a-
think you're.
I'm not that adventurous.
Okay.
I'm not looking forward that much to my colonoscopy.
Have you ever played
I'm
San
simply
Andreas
not.
Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah,
What?
of course.
Remember, was it the World Traveler on the radio station? I went to another country, and that little boy, he could play. This is what he reminds me of right now. I wait for 17-year-old girls.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
There's a Beatles song,
know.
guys.
Yeah.
Come on. You
What's
know,
that?
it's,
John Lennon.
well, there's a Beatles song. You know, I mean,
What's the song?
Are you gonna tell us?
she was just 17.
Oh yeah, she was
You
just
know
17.
what I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the original
That's a great
lyrics
song.
were she was just 17 and I totally fucked her, and they didn't think it went well, so they changed it up
Yeah.
a bit.
Yeah, it doesn't rhyme.
Yeah.
It doesn't rhyme there, John.
No.
It's not that great.
See, I-
It's not that great.
You're
John
not
has like
doing
all the
good,
rules
John.
and information.
No, John.
He's like a walking encyclopedia
Sean, that's
of,
gonna
of like Gonzo information.
gonna
like,
get
if you
you
want
shot,
it, just
John.
ask John.
it's
Yeah,
gonna
but
get you
he
shot.
He does
John.
know it.
You
Like he'll
don't
just throw it out there. It's like,
understand,
dude.
Paul. It's totally the truth.
That's why.
Now is this Paul or fake Paul?
yeah.
They're
Which
all the same.
which
They're
one?
all
They're
the
all
same.
saying.
Oh,
That was
who's
Ringo.
John and who's Paul? Who knows?
No, who's Paul and who's the fake Paul?
Oh, because you see, yeah, 'cause
Robot Paul.
the real Paul died, right?
Decapitated 64, baby. That motherfucker.
Yeah.
But you see, again, going back to the whole thing with Hollywood though, that's the thing. People don't get. Oh, that's insane. You know what's not insane though, is Rock Hudson. But if you'd have told people the day before everyone found out he was gay, that he was gay, they'd have told you were insane. Gomer Pyle, they'd have told you were insane.
Oh, Hudson.
Oh, yeah.
Love
Gomer
the
was
cock.
so gay.
But no,
Who?
no. People would have told you were
Gomer.
insane.
Oh, Gomer's
They
gay.
would have said you were
Paul Lynde.
insane until they came out.
Paul Lynde. Everybody, I mean, that was kind of obvious. Paul Lynde.
Louis Anderson. But people would have told you you were insane. He's openly gay. Yeah, Louis out.
That's gross.
Louis.
But
Gross.
but
then
You had to
But you know what,
smash
though?
up the plaza for so long in Vegas.
oh yeah.
The gay sex is gross most of the time, but then when
Coming
it's
from a
Louis
guy who
Anderson,
enjoys
it's
butt
like
stuff.
really, really sick.
Right? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but, I got a funny anecdote from this week, like or last week. Someone, and they weren't that naive. They were a normal person, and they're like, David Bowie was gay, and I'm
Yeah.
like, are you fucking kidding me?
Openly.
David Bowie was not gay.
No, he was bisexual.
He was trisexual. You
Oh.
were posting the trisexual shit.
What's the third?
David
thing?
Bowie was totally trisexual. There was pretty much nothing he wouldn't try.
What's
Yeah.
the? Wait.
Yeah.
What's the third thing?
Anything else?
Yeah. Anything
A
else.
tailpipe.
Go-
But that's the thing. Well, everyone
know.
knew Jagger, him, Rod Stewart, all of
John
them were
Lennon.
fucking around with each other. But it all comes out slowly, and then we find out, and then everyone's like, oh. And meanwhile, in between, 3,000 young gay people have killed themselves because they feel like they're weird. And if these motherfuckers would stop being chicken shit liars and come out, they could save a lot of these lives.
Bowie
was open.
respect
Bowie
for-
was
for
open,
the
and I
God,
loved Bowie.
Man.
Bowie's
Let's,
Bowie's. I mean, there's a comic that posted. I saw it when after he passed away. But Bowie's that one musician that was openly whatever.
Yeah.
Well,
you,
his
what,
1972 "Man Who Stole the World" album. It took 8 months for it to come out in the United States.
Yeah.
Because he fought with the record company over the original cover, which has him in this like Baroque dress thing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
The original cover, and then in America they changed it to like I don't know. It always reminds me of like the Aussie, like the Howl at the Moon cover
like the cape and
that was
everything,
here. So it was like he
But-
was fighting for rights, and
Yeah,
Angela
yeah.
Bowie wrote her tell-all book in like
Yeah,
early
no.
90s.
I don't think
They talk about
Bowie's the
how many
closeted
people
one.
they fucked, you
Yeah.
know? I mean, it's like he's long been, you know, like the proudest of all alternative sexuality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Not
and
Bowie.
he force ghosted. Just let's
Not
get
Bowie.
that out of the way. He didn't die. He force ghosted. He did the Obi-Wan. Where
See, my wife thinks he was sacrificed.
no,
but she
he
thinks
Obi-Wan.
everyone was.
Obi-Wan on 69 on his 69th because he knew he couldn't go out cooler because of Hunter S. Thompson. So it was like
Okay,
his
so are you
ultimate
talking some?
act.
Are you talking some I never fucked in high school shit that I'm not gonna get?
No, I'm just talking about like you.
Because I don't know. I know
because-
Hunter Thompson
because
from
I
the
grew-
movie, and that's
because
it.
I come from the musical background, and because I like David Bowie was a little bit like I don't know who's your who's the god of comedians.
Lenny
Of
Bruce.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Lenny Bruce dying in your lifetime. Like it's kind of like beyond belief. You know, it's like really like honestly like where it
I was
like,
surprised he lived this long.
Are you kidding me?
Who,
He was
Bowie?
You know, it's
He's
funny.
a drug addict.
Well, no, he quit. He was openly
he was
sober.
He was pretty clean for the last 20
Yeah,
years.
But he
Really
was
quit
pretty
drugs.
fucking drug addict for the other 40.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
amazing that he survived the 70s.
That's what I'm saying.
Well-
Lemmy too.
Well,
I mean, all of them.
Oh, Lemmy
Lemmy
kept
outlived
drinking
it
till
by
70.
a year, right? And Lemmy was, you know, I mean, what drank? I mean,
drank- he drank-
smoked-
Drank Jack like a
Drink
full
Jack
handle,
like
yeah,
like
within a
it was
couple of
water.
days.
Yeah, yeah.
He drank Jack like water, smoked cigarettes like John Wayne, you know, you
Like
know,
John Wayne
anything
smoked
without
cock.
rubber, you know, and
He lived that long.
Wait, I
You
thought
know.
this was an equip show.
Yeah.
Equip
No,
show.
I throw it.
But that's the thing about those people. Those are you said it. I remember when Easter was here, Thomas Easter. You talked about these drunks and these drug addicts. They're pickled.
Yeah.
The older ones are pickled.
They live
and so
forever.
they live forever. Our generation, different.
We're
because,
chemicaled.
Because we're chemical. Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna die off a lot quicker.
A lot younger than them.
And so with the baby boomers, they're falling into. I mean, yeah, they've been drinking the water too, but not as bad as we are.
yeah.
But they've been drinking and smoking.
They
and
didn't
they're-
grow up on Flamin' Hot Cheetos and all that crap.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that just overall, like, if you do drugs and alcohol and cigarettes and whores, you have basically the body will last about 70 years. I think that's the limit of what you can get away with. 'Cause my grandmother died when she was 70, smoked and drank
Yeah.
from the time she was like 14. You know, and
Well, look at,
had a
Hugh
pretty
Hefner.
goddamn good run.
Oh,
you
Hugh
know?
Hefner.
Hugh Hefner's
89
still
years
alive.
old.
He's selling the Playboy Mansion.
$200
Right,
million.
except you have to be his roommate.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you gotta
you
clean
he-
off all the Persian cum too.
Oh.
That's the worst.
That stuff never
Persian.
comes
That's
off.
not going
That stuff
anywhere.
doesn't come off.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever you do, turn on a black light.
All on the
Oh my
rugs. It's
God.
always on the rugs.
You would
The
be
whole place
blinded.
is glow
You would
in the
be
dark.
blinded by the glow. The glow itself would burn your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Singing.
Oh my God. The
Oh.
rape cum in that place
Yeah.
is so immense.
Well, Cosby.
Yeah. Well, this is what I think is funny. So
Yes.
if Cosby raped women in the Playboy Mansion, do we really think that he was the only one that everyone's like, oh my God,
Absolutely not.
oh my God, and Hefner didn't know? How do you think this dude, first of all, doesn't have cameras everywhere, but
Yeah,
that
it's
aside,
his house, it's his
Yeah.
booze, it's
Yeah.
his drinks. That
What's very
Yeah.
interesting about Hugh Hefner, he is the one man in the last. Yes, sir. What's up?
No.
Oh, you want my last Paps?
Oh.
That's your last one?
Yes, my last one.
you drank
Oh,
5 Pabst beers that quick?
Damn, he's good.
Oh yeah.
Valley
You can
Jesus
take it.
knows what
I
he's
don't even know how
doing.
to open this. I'm just like, oh, wow.
You can take it. I'm actually just okay. You can drink it.
He's literally gonna spend the rest of the night feeling 1 Pabst shot.
Yeah, yeah.
On the Hefner thing.
Huh?
Are you going to Carmel?
No, what? I think so. Yeah.
Are you
I'm
doing
gonna go-
karma?
I'm gonna do karma.
I gotta go home.
What
So
happened to
tired.
Hefner?
No,
Kel-
Hefner doesn't talk. Hefner doesn't
yeah.
talk.
No.
Why'd I make that sound?
If you notice that, there's no quotes from Hugh Hefner in
Nope.
the last like 10 years.
Nope.
whatever.
There
He is
isn't.
very mum. He doesn't, minus his stupid show he had with the girls,
He'd rather
But-
live.
but he's not talking. He doesn't
Yeah.
say anything. He doesn't say anything about what's going on in the world. And with Bill Cosby, whatever. That's very interesting because I think he knows more.
Got a text
Well, and
message that was
Hefner-
awesome.
And Hefner also was like, you know, it's funny because It's not like he had a tradition of not talking.
No.
Hefner founded Playboy,
Oh, yeah, he
so he
came out.
had a place
Yeah.
to tell his jokes and to do his
Mhm.
shtick. You know, he was like very much like this show. He said, "Oh fuck it, I'm gonna make my own shit."
Yeah, and
you
he
know?
did.
Fuck you
And
guys.
he did.
I'm going home. You know, I'm gonna go home and make my Playboy.
I think it was when he got Marilyn Monroe or someone that just blew up so big.
Yeah.
Monroe.
But you know, but
That's
then
a
quite a few
great
others.
shot,
But they
too.
said it
That's a good
became
shot.
the magazine became a prostitution catalog after a while, and that the mansion is just a brothel.
Yeah.
So in sense, then the
what way?
magazine, meaning the magazine was just for rich people to pick the girl.
Yeah.
Oh, and then they
Now
could talk
the
to him
mansion,
about how
yeah,
do I
the
get
mansion is just the brothel.
this chick? Right.
It's like you know how to get to the Playboy Mansion from Beverly Hills. You follow the Lamborghini with the
Yeah.
two Persians in it.
Yeah, and they're
Yeah.
going there. Well, no, and you know, not only that, you know, his family forever, his wife and kids when he was married and everything, lived across the street,
Yeah.
and he lived in the mansion.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
weird.
now granted, what dad wouldn't want to live away from the wife and kids?
Yeah.
But
With your.
you know,
I mean, I got nothing on. I love Hugh. I went when I was
yeah,
13. I went as Hugh for Halloween. 'cause
Okay.
I love Hugh.
That's not a costume.
no,
Just
he
put a robe on.
Yeah.
Smoking jacket.
He went out and he
You
ruined
lazy
women's life.
You
know how
lazy
hard it is to get
fuck.
a smoking jacket
He
when you're
found young
13?
innocent girls and he made them whores.
It's
But he
not a
took them from the
cost. It's
Eastern
not a
European
cost.
countries where there was no running water.
Or age of consent.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
17.
Suckle a motion.
so the one thing I would like to end on-
Where that came
Are we ending early tonight?
Oh, what time do we normally end?
7:15.
Whatever,
We
you know.
sometimes we take it to 8, but yeah.
People love it, you know.
Do we have a
People
lot to
love
talk
this.
about, though, right
They
now?
love On Burger
I
podcast.
don't know. Wait. Do I have anything?
Kind of out of things. I mean, we talked about the Porter Ranch
Well,
catastrophe.
yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, Porter Ranch
It's
thing.
insane.
Is,
We're poisoning. The American citizens are being poisoned every day.
Well, I went to Silmar on Friday.
well,
I
they're,
hate to say
yeah.
that.
I haven't been to
And
Silmar. I keep hearing about it.
I-
though.
you don't want to go there.
Well,
No,
I
no,
made
no.
the joke while we were going over. I'm like, wait, is it okay to smoke here?
Yeah, no,
Like
the-
in this part
Oh.
of the valley? Like, I mean, seriously. Like,
no, the only thing Silmar is good for is getting tacos on your way to somewhere else cool.
well, it's funny. I was at a Chicano,
Nice.
I was at a Chicano event, so it's
Really? Because they have nothing but. I
Yeah.
lived there. I used to live by Story,
I
by
never
the Astoria
realized.
Projects.
Yeah, I never realized. Tia
And-
Chucha's is a nice place.
Hey,
Oh.
fuckers.
Cultural
come here.
center, Centro de Cultural.
I don't know why I did that. I just had to do it.
Yes. Yeah.
It's got to interject sometimes.
Well, you know what I will talk about? Walmart. Walmart closed down on Cesar, and Walmart
Yeah.
closed down on Crenshaw, and the timing was beautiful the day before the Martin Luther King parade, because they thought, well, let's see. We could pack all this shit up and take it to another store, or we could stay open another day and not really have shit left to pack because it'll be stolen. And that was their thinking behind it, and they shut the store down before because they didn't want the people coming in
Yeah, I feel bad. I feel like it's my fault.
Right there.
on Crenshaw. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a big store too.
Well, the
Huge.
Chinatown one, the Cesar Chavez one, which is in Chinatown.
Was.
Yeah.
It was a neighborhood market. I
Yeah.
know it's a
And
neighborhood-
hidden.
I
And
didn't know.
wait, those motherfuckers kept it hidden from anyone else. You had to search that shit
No,
out.
you did, and I
And it
went,
was great.
I think I went twice to
Jew
that
food
one.
up the ass, Asian food, like food that other Walmarts don't have.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
they're
No,
gone
it
now?
was
Gone.
Why?
it was the best.
That one closed down?
store,
Yeah.
But I
Walmart
just
They
never
just
went.
built it. They've been trying so hard.
It's
Yeah.
been 2 years.
Yeah.
And they just like
2,
we're
3
taking
Gone.
that one out.
Yeah, yeah. I feel bad because I never went. I went like twice, 3 years.
Oh, we used to
ago.
go all the time. The
And
greatest
then
thing about
I-
the place is their scale. They had no scale.
Mm,
So you know how at the store when you run stuff through and you
Yeah.
put it on there, it goes up. You didn't scan item.
yeah.
This doesn't. It didn't know what was scanned. So.
Wow.
and the greatest thing about beyond that is them motherfuckers had oxtails.
Yeah.
And you're gonna charge me $17 for oxtails? Nope. Skip. I give a fuck. man.
Perfect.
I'll
Life
s-
hack
yeah.
from Burger.
I'm a
how
tag
to get
switch. I'm a
oxtails.
tag switching motherfucker. I'll tell you right now. I take shit back.
Who's the Jew now?
Well, me.
Ah,
I'm
right.
a-
I love how he
Yeah.
did it. The way he did it was like an
Yeah.
announcer. Who's
Who's
the
Jew
now?
now? We should do a show
Coming
like that.
up.
Who's the Jew? No, but what it is that I don't mind that stuff because Walmart as a corporation is horrible.
Yeah, yeah.
So it is stealing. I do it.
Yeah.
Ha ha. I flip tag. I was telling Johnny, you take the shit back to the Ralphs. You tell them I didn't like it.
Yeah, because
Their guarantee is if you don't like it, you get a replacement. Cool. I didn't.
I was like, I was feeling really, I don't know, mixed about this, but like I was super broke this week. I had to pay a bunch of shit and whatever, and it's like show up, you know, and of course I'm super broke, and I was like, oh wait, hold on, I have this friend. I have a Russian friend who is here.
Mhm.
He's on holiday. He's touring around the Eastern Europe, Ukraine, and Greece, and all this shit, doing
Right.
this. And he left me his EBT card.
Uh-oh.
Which proves
And-
how great America is, because a
and-
visitor has an EBT
Which-
card.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. My fucking Russian friend, who is like a Russian citizen and on a visa here, has an
EBT,
EBT
yeah.
card. I'm fucking
How do
broke
you
as
apply for
shit.
Just went down.
Yeah, you go down and they give it to you.
Yeah.
I mean, they give it to everybody except for like unless you're working. You know,
Heavily.
and
Yeah.
single. Like if you're
Yeah,
single
single
with
kinda
no
screwed,
kids
yeah.
and not and
Ah,
And working. But
it's
if you're not working, you
pretty-
can get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if
I
you're
gotta
not
get
working.
someone pregnant.
Yeah.
Although they did deny me once. I was out of work for quite a while,
Mhm.
and they were like, "Yeah, we're not gonna give."
Yeah,
it to you."
they'll
I'm
do
like,
that.
How the fuck are you
No,
not?
they
gonna give
just
it to
do
me?
it.
Like, is this seriously?
Yeah, they
like,
just do it.
You just don't believe me? Like I'm
Yeah.
a white male with a house, and you're not gonna believe me?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like I mean, seriously.
Like, I understand if it was me.
Yeah, I mean,
I
but-
got a
No,
house.
no, yeah,
What
they
kind of
just
drugs
they
do you
pick and
sell?
choose. No, they pick and choose.
yeah. It was like they see me. You
Yeah.
know, I didn't look destitute at the time.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, so now I've learned, like, now you grow the beard out, you put on some shabby
Get the
clothes.
right look, yeah.
Whenever you need social services, I need health care. That's what the emergency room's for.
Yeah.
Just make sure that you look homeless. And that's
Oh yeah,
all
you
right,
go into the emergency
know?
room and they ask you, "No, I'm homeless. I got
Yes.
no money."
Yeah.
They have to help you for
Yeah.
free.
No, I'm homeless. I got no
Medication,
money.
everything.
Get a little coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Coffee grounds work
Yeah.
incredible for making you look dirty. So a little fine
He's way
espresso.
too
where,
into
you
this
know.
now.
Yeah, you know
So
this.
go on. So
I
you
know,
You're
he's
almost
getting
excited
into
about
it.
this at 17.
This is-
So
That's why I
John,
call
so
him John
Johnny
the
asked
philosopher.
me. Johnny tells me, he goes, "Look, I don't want to come off as a dirtbag, but I used my buddy's EBT to get some food." I go, "Hey Johnny, if you got meat, take it back to the store and tell them after you eat it all you didn't like it, and get free meat." And so he was thinking I was gonna judge him, and I'm like, "No, you know what else you could do? There's more. You could steal even more, dude." And I do that. I switch tags. I do
Well,
all that shit. 'Cause
And-
it's
and
bullshit.
It's though because like the East Side, you know, Silver Lake, Echo Park, the hipstervilles, right? It's like everyone's on fucking EBT.
Yeah, all them motherfucking
If you're,
hipster
I mean, pretty
fucks.
much everyone's on EBT. They
Every
and-
third Armenian
well,
in a
ev-
Mercedes is on EBT.
Well, no, every Armenian's on EBT. Let's make it.
Okay,
real.
I was
Come
trying to be
on.
nice.
They're really,
They,
really
have, actually
good.
have the
Yeah.
handicap, the placards. They have all that stuff. They do.
Yeah,
know.
I've
I'm
seen
so
it.
hip to that now.
Securities
I'm so hip
and
to that now. 'Cause
Well,
disability.
you-
I'm like,
you-
I'm in. I'm in.
You have the flip flop because I understand that because with your wife.
No, but no, I'm in. Like we're all in now because
Well, but-
I realize how fucked the system is. The system's a joke, and if you're trying to live some American dream and your family isn't someone and you don't have money to support you and back you, well, that dream ain't real.
Well, and I think with the Armenians, it's more of the fact that if you came from a country, from socialist country, from a former socialist part of
Uh-huh.
the USSR, you're used to getting as much that you can from the government.
Right.
That's just the way you fucking
No,
live.
right. I
so
don't.
it's normal.
yeah.
So it's like it's not like I mean, I love my Armenian people.
What those people went through was
And,
insane. Why
yeah,
they're
yeah,
so
yeah.
why
Yeah,
they're
how
so
they treat
grabby
them,
and
yeah.
angry. I don't blame them. People
You-
tried to wipe you out.
Yeah, it's all right if you got a brand new BMW, and,
Right?
And you're on disability.
Nah, I
and
don't really have
EBT.
that big a problem with. I dig
Mm.
Armenian people.
that's
It's just- yeah.
the
It's
generation.
just the Queen of fucking England I want to kill.
The new generation of Armenians are kind of
Did
feeding
you know
off
that
of
on
what they have,
BBC,
so they didn't
when the Queen of
experience
England
anything.
dies, they're not supposed to put
That's
on
the problem.
comedy programming for 12 days.
Really?
That's like a thing. The BBC will not air comedy programming for 12 days when the Queen of England dies. I think that we should nominate Berger to be the host of all of those 12 days of programming.
We should just
Oh,
do a
I would-
live.
I would.
so. That
You know
would
what I
be
would do?
interesting.
You know what I would
We
do?
should.
Out of love for religion and history, I would bring in some Aztecs and have them play a game with the Queen's head.
Wow.
A nice little old-fashioned
No,
game
no.
of soccer.
Well, no, not soccer, like the old Aztec game.
Yeah.
With it, you know, with the ball.
Yeah, with the head. It was
Yeah,
a head.
Except the only thing is that game was so rough with the ball.
Wasn't
there
like
a
pit
It was a human
The
head.
head would actually
Break.
start to decompose. You know?
Well, especially the Queen's, because
Yeah.
that started like 10 years
Yeah.
ago.
Wasn't
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
actually
the game
already
had a
dead.
pit,
Yeah, she
right?
died.
Yeah,
Where you
she's
fall
just
in
got
the
like
pit?
stem cells running.
Was
her
that the
like
one?
a-
It was like,
Like a battery
basketball.
They
Right.
have her in like a
I
tainment
think
tank.
I think her
She's
soul
coming
died
back to
when
life.
they had Diana killed. I think that was
Oh,
like
they
that
totally
was the
had
down.
Diana
Oh
killed,
yeah.
100%.
Oh, they were so mad.
Fauci. What was
Yeah.
it?
They
She'll
wasted
come out
that
like
poor bitch.
Darth Vader.
Yeah, and so many people
the
love
queens.
Diana. Everybody was like, "Oh, oh my God, Diana died. Diana died." Well, so did about another 1,000 great people, and you didn't give a fuck about them, so fuck her too.
Not a single one.
Yeah, I could give a shit about those people.
No, really, fuck all the royals. I mean, fuck imperialists everywhere. Like, seriously, like, there's not a.
They're all shit.
there's-
It's a
yeah.
fake. That's what I mean. If
No,
we all stop
it's-
for a minute and realize nobody should, the federal government should first of all shut the fuck up, stay the fuck out of everything, and you know what you do? You protect the fucking country and you deal with overseas shit. Other than that, you stay the fuck out of American things and let states deal with their own fucking laws and everything else.
Yeah.
And
Like
states,
your head
yeah,
says, law.
law. LA Weekly, I got it free.
Dude, I want one of those so bad.
Yeah.
I'm-
Well, I'm now promoting for LA Weekly, so maybe they'll send us one.
Sponsor.
Oh,
You
cool.
never know. Yeah.
Hey.
LA
And
Weekly.
so, but the thing is, so they do all this. I mean, it's just it's beyond ridiculous, the shit that goes on, and we're not waking up. We're not changing anything.
No.
And until we do,
It's like sheep. Just continue doing the same thing.
that's what it
But
is.
guys, my
It takes a
Facebook
wolf.
status means something.
And that's the thing. I don't think any of mine do, but I still put them up there and whatever. And we're all pathetic. I'm equally as pathetic. I mean,
I'm
all
guilty. I'm
Yeah.
guilty, 100%.
We're all guilty in different ways of being a part of this, and not just ending it. But
I'm
if we
buying you
again, if
one.
we all
I'm
if we
buying
all
you
sat
one
for a
No,
tonight.
I'm
second,
just kidding.
if we all sat for a second and realized states should be making their own rights, people should be our vote should matter. Each vote, every goddamn vote that's made should matter, and then I'll start voting. But when you got an electoral college and you got a bunch of fixed fucking ballots and a bunch of bullshit,
Super
it's a waste of my
delegate.
goddamn time.
Seriously,
I'm
it is
Yeah.
not
super
just
delegates.
a delegate.
Yeah.
I'm a super delegate.
I mean, it's
That's right. I'm gonna
ridiculous.
delegate
My
something on you.
delegation's more important.
So we
than
break this
yours.
down. We'll break this down because now we got into politics really quickly here.
Delegate
Uh,
you. I'm gonna delegate you to come over and watch me
Yeah.
and Enrique
But
make martinis.
what it looks like, because I talked to Adam earlier, but what it really looks like, it's I mean, pending on what's going to happen. I mean, 2016 is not that. Wait, we're in
Supposed to
2015.
be a
We're in 16
16,
now.
and it's a
We're in 16.
bad year happening.
It's not looking great.
Oh, it's gonna be Trump Palin.
Stock market opened as lower than it ever
yeah,
has.
we're not looking
Yeah.
great.
That's when they get ugly.
in history. Yeah, and people don't get Clinton, Bush, Obama. Every one of them are kings because
Yeah.
they don't do anything. They don't matter. They're figureheads, and they're in on the meetings type of thing, but they're
Yeah.
not really making decisions.
No, but it's Goldman Sachs and Lockheed Martin and all those
shit like
guys
that,
make
you
the
know.
real
Back to
calls.
even to the Rothschilds, still, Rockefellers. All these motherfuckers are
and
still
you know,
involved.
it's funny because everyone I've seen that thing, this meme up there where everyone compares Hillary Clinton's backers to Bernie's backers, and it's like still. Honestly, I'm a fucking Teamster still, and I don't want anyone doing what the fucking Teamsters. I don't want, you know, I like Bernie as far as the shit goes. He's the nicest piece of shit
Yeah.
out of them, but it's still like no, he's still backed by these fucking corrupt ass mob
That's
shit.
the thing,
you know,
and
like,
that's what
Yeah.
people don't
come
get.
on, you know.
Nobody running is, sadly, if he's not the total fake and put up that I think
the
he
plant
is.
that he
Well,
is.
Yeah.
the thing is that
Is
if
Trump's
he-
the only one?
If he wins, whoever wins is the biggest of the fakes because they're the ones that eventually all of them, you know, the ones that didn't support him at the last moment capitulate and support that guy
Yeah.
that's going to win.
and it's how it jumps in. I mean,
It's
but that's
scary.
the thing. But
Yeah.
we don't even vote him
Yeah,
in,
that's
so it
why-
doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
That's why, like the what is it, Eric Holder, the previous Attorney General for Obama, came
Oh,
from
yeah.
the banking system.
Yeah.
And Tim Geithner was his first Treasury Secretary, who came from Goldman Sachs, and the guy before him for Bush was
It's all favors.
they were I'm forgetting his name, Henry Paulson. Yeah, I think it was Paulson who was also.
We're
came
not
from
a
Goldman
smart
Sachs
group.
and-
So a lot of what you're saying we're not sure of, but we'll trust
so
you.
basically, anyone who works for like the SEC or the Fed,
Yeah, no, I know.
okay, they're supposed to regulate those guys.
Yeah. No,
They
they don't.
all had those jobs, and they're going to have those jobs again when they
Yep.
got it. That's why the biggest crime committed on the American people, not just the wars, but was the crash of the market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nothing happened. Those guys actually got jobs
richer.
Yeah.
out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were saying like this year's gonna be a bad year. I have a nerd friend who does whatever, and He was
What's
showing
whatever?
off.
That's whatever. I mean,
Just
there's
Just
so many
whatever.
things he could be doing.
He's firing off knuckle children in Inuyasha.
This guy shoots human feces through his knee.
Yeah,
The whatever
This
is. Yeah.
guy's she's 17.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. No,
Yeah,
but
go
he
on.
does he does stock market and analysis and all of that.
Okay, so
and
that-
he popped out that last week he was like all these graphs and shit. And
Mm-hmm.
I kind of browsed at it and I don't care. I mean, I'm broke as fuck. What are you gonna do? You know, I'm gonna go. I'm
Let it
gonna
fall.
go rob you.
I want
and,
people
you know,
to drop
I mean,
to my level.
seriously, like let y'all fall. I'm still gonna if we're absolutely starving. I know who to go rob because you know I'm smart.
Right.
But but this was like he was showing
It's
that
coming
there's
down.
all these things.
Yeah.
You know, the build up is there and there's these other markers and all this shit that it's like he's like, guys, I'm giving you a warning. 6 months.
Well, just watch. When
6
Bank of
months,
America
another
goes
big
down,
recession is happening.
when Bank of America goes down, know that shit's about to get crazy. And people have said that since back in the 60s or whatever.
That's
79
scary
or
Yeah.
something, or
because the
70s?
EBT though
Or is- okay.
is run by a Bank of
Right.
America now.
Yeah.
Both unemployment
Right.
and EBT.
Right.
What they did the other year
Is
when
the
the
Bank
of
EBT
America.
didn't work,
Again.
that was a
But
test.
Again, so what
That
I
was a
say
test.
is when Bank of America closes, that's when shit's
Yeah.
done. That's when it's you know what? Go to the hills, get
yeah,
your guns.
Yeah, pack up, get out, get off the grid.
Yeah.
Rabbits and
'Cause
Jerusalem artichokes.
Yeah.
More and
That's,
more Americans are getting off the grid. By the way, they're
You
not
need to.
registering anymore.
Yeah.
They're not like people are not even like registering their license anymore.
Mhm.
Like they're just getting off of what they're doing.
Because it's ridiculous. We're not living a real life.
No, we're
It's true,
we're in a robotic system, and right now we're in it. And comics like talk about it. They post Trump jokes and no Bernie jokes. Everyone's really on a Bernie.
Everybody loves Bernie.
Everybody loves Bernie because he's the
Donald
most
Trump is a
realistic
living cartoon,
Pinocchio
that's
we
why.
have.
Well, that's
And
so true.
he's-
He's our hippie dude. He's our gonna save the world dude. He's
Yeah.
the guy who understands, but he isn't. And
Well,
like
you
you
know,
said,
Bernie was a Republican.
yeah,
Bernie was, I mean, I remember when Bernie, this is when I actually cared about politics like 22 years ago.
When you're 17,
Yeah,
right?
when he,
You're
and
17.
exactly, right? And Bernie was, I remember when he went
Fucking
from
12-year-olds.
Republican to independent. And that was like, oh, it was a great thing, you know? But he still came from the Republican Party
yeah.
originally. you
Well,
know?
and
He probably
I mean,
knows some shit that we don't know.
And I have a feeling
They
that
all-
Bernie
yeah,
comes from
yeah.
a good
It's the Senate.
family, and I
Senators
could be
more powerful than
wrong,
the president.
but I think Bernie comes from probably a wealthy family, and
He's
He
from
does.
Vermont.
And
Well,
so-
Vermont's
it
a
was like when
very
Hillary
wealthy
said-
family.
When Hillary said her parents were working people, no, they weren't, bitch. They were one of the most powerful people in the country. Go
Yeah.
fucking kill yourself. Your dad was in textiles from Europe. Eat shit, bitch.
Yeah, Bill
And I
Clinton,
just-
Bill
I'm sick of
Clinton was
liars.
raised by his
Well, he was
poor
probably
single mother.
addicted to work, so he was never around for the family, and
Yeah.
he was raised by nannies.
Well,
and
he's got
stuff.
pimp.
Well, that's the
and
thing.
that's
Okay, in a working class sense, he worked.
I
But
already,
no,
you're gonna listen
they
here.
had crazy ass money.
I'm gonna let
All I
the
gotta
little
say
Jewish girl
is
suck on
I
that
don't know if
shit,
you guys
and
seen the
you're
movie, but Wag the Dog with De Niro
Yeah,
and
I love
Dustin
that
Hoffman.
movie.
That's what's happening,
Yes.
and that's what happens in politics
Yeah.
in America because it's not politics. This is just a separation of Hollywood and DC. It's the same thing.
Well,
There is no
the funny thing.
separation.
Well, the
it's
funny
all
thing is,
one.
Hollywood tells
incorporated.
us what they're doing to us before they do it and while they do it, and we watch it and then we think it's all pretend. And they're literally just playing with us so much. If everyone just shut their fucking TVs off, go on the internet. The internet is a great thing for the simple reason is you can pick and choose what you will and won't see. You can listen to people like us that are just talking, or
Yeah.
so many podcasts, or so many different YouTube things of regular people, and see what they're saying that matters to you. But we do got to get done because we're about 7:31.
What did I just do
Yeah,
right there?
we're good.
But okay.
Bored? What
but
you say,
Wait a minute,
bored?
717.
but
Oh,
7:17.
it's not
Johnny.
kosher.
17.
Okay.
Okay, so we will say obviously America's pretty fucked. The
We're
people in Michigan
fucked.
are going to die young and have three-legged children. We'll be following them
Imagine if
shortly.
they get mutant powers like
Oh,
X-Men. That'd
no,
be
no,
fucked
nothing
up.
cool is going to
That's the
happen.
real-
Yeah.
That'd be
You
fucked
just
up.
It's just going to be a third bum leg.
Yeah, the mutant
Yeah.
power will be the tumors.
Yeah.
They'll
Like
have
you
mutant
squeeze them on
sized
people.
Oh,
tumors.
they'll get like a dick that hangs to the floor.
Yeah.
That's just gross.
Yeah, our zombie apocalypse will
And
just be people slowly dying in front of us. And yeah, it'll just be horrible and whatever. And hopefully I'll be the fuck out of here and I'll take my kids and my wife and put them somewhere.
God. I never thought I'd say this, but it might be a good idea to move back to Texas.
Yeah. Texas is a great place if shit goes off.
Listen, like
Yeah, Texas
it's
is
it's
separated from the
so
rest of the
it is
world if
so
shit goes off.
protected because those guys, every 4 years, someone wants to secede.
Yeah.
And so, like, as psycho as that is,
Texas is the
It
fucking
makes
place.
sense.
What's so funny
It
about
makes
growing
sense.
up there is that, like, the outside perception is one thing, and then you're there, and it's almost completely different.
Yeah. Yeah, you see the real Texas.
Right.
Well, and you know what the
It's
crazy
like
thing
Vegas
is?
though too.
You know what
Right.
it is? If shit goes off, we're all moving to Texas and we're ruining that fucking place like we did here.
Exactly.
That's the sad
exactly.
thing.
We'll kill it.
Yeah, a bunch
and it's
of
already
dickheads
happening.
will
How,
move.
like there are
Yeah.
so many businesses leaving like, California.
Mhm.
And, like, is it FedEx is moving there, State
yeah.
Farm is moving there, Toyota's moving
All their
there.
corporations.
Major S&P 500 brands.
So
are
then
moving
it's
to
going to
Dallas.
get big
Right.
and be destroyed.
Right.
Well, anyway, guys, we're going to end on that Texas is about to be the third place to come down. It's going Michigan, California, and then Texas.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michigan's been down since the beginning.
But, you know,
America,
it's over.
we
Guys,
love you.
Look,
do,
this
do,
may
do,
be the
do.
last podcast if we all. There's a week away.
Yeah.
Anything could happen. So if so, we just want to let you know you're
We love
fucked.
you.
Yeah, we love you and you're fucked.
We
Yeah.
love you. You're
Guys,
totally fucked.
I'm Burger
Wait,
Podcast.
what's a
Best
week away?
morning
Move to
ever from
Texas.
Burger.
What's a week
I'm
away?
moving to
Good night.
Bye.